couldn't heal. The canon reason Iwi couldn't heal Mazel is because it doesn't work on undead.
What?
Y'all. That's the real reason the island went to shit after you guys left.
Oh.
Get pranked.
Mazel's undead.
Mazel's
Oh.
yeah, never die.
Wait.
Never dying.
So then what did we bury?
Some
Oh shit.
Some homeless guy.
He's just inside the coffin. Help.
Where am I?
Where am I? I'm so confused.
The constant struggle of dying and then being reborn every day.
We have to go back. We have to go save Mazel.
I was just gonna say, give him a chaos potion one day and just have him switch to Mazel. Be like, alright, here's Mazel's updated stats.
I miss Mazel so much.
Me too. He was way better than stupid Gabriel.
I
Gabriel
agree.
sucks. Scott, if you're listening to this, Gabriel's the fucking worst character in this entire campaign. Iwi, being the stupidest and most random piece of shit character ever, is still better than fucking Gabriel fucking Ballet.
I don't know. If I had to choose one of you to kill, I think Gabriel would probably be like... He wouldn't even be in the bottom 3.
Is that good or bad?
Or,
But Infinity is number 1 in the kill
I can
list.
I can think of 3 of you I'd rather kill higher than Gabriel.
Yeah.
Me,
Wait, there's
Yeah.
3 of us
Yeah.
that you would rather kill more
It's
than
me,
Gabriel?
Iwi,
Xerxes.
Xerxes,
Oh.
and
Fana.
Fana.
What?
It's because we're too good.
Why Fana?
Because these two are overpowered but don't have any personalities. And
Fuck
Fana
off.
is the opposite.
Has no reason.
You know what?
Yeah.
You just fucking metagamed Iwi and Xerxes becoming the best of friends, having the most personality. We're gonna
Is
work
this
on that.
is this the start of something amazing?
Just
He
in the
sure
guild, Iwi and Xerxes suddenly feel pissed off at God.
A whole
I
new
fucking-
world.
You just see a brotherhood of this bird and devil monster tearing everything up.
He's very religious.
Dude, fucking carrying DeMonico. I'm gonna fucking carry Xerxes.
Friendship
been-
with
Go,
DeMonico.
my steed! Go!
Friendship with DeMonico has ended. Xerxes is my new best friend.
You know what? I really wish I should have used that wish scroll to my advantage.
Yeah, you should.
And I should have wished for me to be the only Kenku to be able to fly ever.
I mean, you could have.
I could have. But now I'm never allowed to use.
See,
Wish
here's the
Scroll.
fun thing, though.
You know what our urge is? We're gonna find another one of those things.
I can't use it.
Here's the fun thing, though.
I'm gonna wish
is
you
that
words.
I can twist your words against you with a wish spell. You did it for something selfless, so.
Selfish, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Some DeMonico
Don't
can
worry.
never die, but she's not healthy. She's gonna
I
be
mean,
sick
yeah,
forever.
no, don't worry. I'll get to the repercussions of that wish eventually. Once Nathan gets back, probably.
Once the time machine's done.
Yeah, once the time machine's done.
I'll be back.
The time machine. How are you, Sun Chips?
Good.
We should make some foods.
I can feel myself getting healthier.
No. That's not how it works.
But it's 100% whole grain
No.
and like 200% sodium.
Ew.
Yep.
Are you having trouble?
Ugh.
What? No, I'm pajama Tyler now.
Oh.
Pajama time.
I was never not pajama Nick today.
That was-
Today was my day.
So, I wear my everyday
Yeah.
clothes to bed. So does that mean I'm
You're
always
pajama
pajama Nolan, or
Yeah.
I'm never pajama Nolan?
Always.
You're
never.
always pajama.
I'm always never.
Always
pajama
go for the
Nolan.
extreme.
Always, never.
God, guys, I'm sorry if
Always.
I'm kind of glad, and I'm kind of bullshitting to stall for time because yesterday was it's always my day to fully prepare, kind of like I always procrastinate preparing for these.
But you play Kingdom
And
Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts 3 came out that day,
Oh,
so
don't say
you know where that my knowledge, where my
Wait.
effort.
If you spoil anything for Kingdom Hearts for 50,
Guys,
I'll tell you.
I fucking
Yeah.
called it. One of my posts about Kingdom Hearts from like a
Ace
month and
Goofy
a
is
half.
gonna be in it.
No, what? Yeah, no,
Oh,
I
shit. You didn't
I
know that
actually
part?
posted like a prediction. When one of the trailers came out like a month and a half ago, that came out to be true. So if you guys want to spoil yourself,
No.
No.
one specific thing.
No spoilers.
If you spoil anything, I'll help you right.
How do I-
pick up your rat?
Alright. I'm only like 5 hours
You
into
might
the
like
game, so I mean.
I'm going Nick would love it.
I like it.
He likes it when a peppermint is an asshole.
What?
Peppermint in your butt? Yes.
You may.
No, you're not going.
Alright, so let's start.
Okay, fine. I'll go sit by Nolan then.
No.
What'd you
Oh,
roll
no.
two D20s for?
Hmm?
Kristen.
Can't come in.
Figure out what bean.
Oh. Okay. Oh wait, what?
It's drawing beans.
Oh, you're drawing things. Alright, so previously, on Team Pentagram, Fena, the Fire Ganassi Alchemist.
Who?
Yes, this is gonna be an all-night thing.
Lieutenant Raymond Colt, the Human Evoker.
Fucking boring.
Xerxes, the Tiefling.
Oh, my
Ranger,
favorite.
And Gabriel Ballot,
Boo.
That guy sounds like a fucking loser.
Azamar Druid.
I'm gonna rip his fucking head off tonight.
Hey, that's a naughty word.
Set off for the
I'm gonna
Northern
rip his heckin'
District
head off tonight.
to visit Lieutenant Colt's home / castle and repair Umber Rela's wings.
Umbrella.
Or wait, eyes.
Oh, I just got it.
Thank you, Tyler. That was the session where you
Umbrella.
goofed off for 3 hours rather than pay attention.
Isn't
I
that
mean-
every session?
To be
You wanna
fair,
play the game again?
no, not tonight.
I guess.
Feeling
But-
mutual. I hate myself too.
We should all just quit D&D and just play Skyrim together.
I mean,
Skyrim of all games.
Because they finished the multiplayer mod. And the beta comes out like next week.
as the group was about to leave the castle, Zane Cobriana appeared to talk with Colt.
Hey there, home.
Taking an invisibility potion, Xerxes and Fena hid in the library to listen and eavesdrop while Gabriel Ballot turned into a spider. They learned that war was approaching Mintria as Pleurisy, the ruffian nation to the south, was quickly losing favor with their very tentative border. As the hours passed, Xerxes and Fena returned home, while Gabriel, still a spider, perched on what's his bucket's shoulder.
Gabriel's a spider.
Yeah, Gabriel's a spider on Colt. And as Colt was walking back to the guild, he was assailed by an assassin. Gabriel revealed himself, but was quickly overpowered and knocked unconscious by a mysterious assassin who revealed himself to be known as Theta the Merciless.
Theta. Oh.
And this is where we were in there playing with the snake for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Combat session.
Nice.
For an hour and a fucking
That's
half.
kind of why I was
we
okay with
we
you guys
also
missing the session.
me and Xerxes became best buds.
We can't.
They went to stripper club.
It's
We
gonna
were
be
in
a-
more club.
After
We're
returning and
gonna be in a
explaining
new group.
after
We're best
returning
friends.
After returning and explaining the situation to Fena and Xerxes,
She was also one he wanted to kill too. We're meant to be the best three.
trio. I don't actually have a list, but I think Infinity is like the one of the ones towards the top. I will not kill. I will
Aw.
save this wholesome goblin child.
For now.
Only
For-
'cause
I'm
you-
only like 2. Wait, am I 3 now? I'm like 3 now.
You're
Oh, by the way, Iwi, you had a birthday while you were asleep. So
Sick.
increase your age by 1.
Ow!
Happy birthday.
Fucking
Couple
closer to
weeks
dying.
passed. Gabriel found a fucking cat. So a weird fucking cat outside.
and let it in.
No. How weird.
What else happened? Oh yeah, Benji appeared. He had a broken neck.
We're not gonna talk about the cat. We're not
We're
gonna
not gonna talk about the cat.
I want to know about the cat.
I'm gonna kill the
No,
cat.
don't worry. Don't worry.
Don't.
I'm not
Kill.
gonna
Are
kill
you
the
going to
cat.
tell us about the cat
It was a
eventually?
joke. I'm
Yes.
not strong enough
No,
to kill
like
a
right
cat.
away.
Okay? I'm a pussy bitch.
That cat will kill everyone.
Oh, pussy bitch.
I'm a pussy bitch.
That cat would kill everyone.
So Benji appeared, asked what everybody was doing for the last 3 months, slaps Xerxes because he's an asshole,
That's facts.
revealing the fact that his mother was killed his father in his timeline left his mother to die.
You ass.
It's
I mean,
his
when you
timeline.
figure
I haven't
everything
done
out-
it.
You haven't done it
yet.
yet.
Fair.
But you are still gonna do it, right?
Probably.
Who else was Xerxes? Honestly.
Who else was Xerxes?
I shouldn't have taken this much of a candy cane in my mouth at once.
That's pretty much it. I didn't write down like a synopsis, but I know there wasn't a whole lot that happened. It was a lot of table setting. So now we open on Iwi in bed. You feel a pressure on your chest, which is noticeable because you're a bird and you have hollow bones. So you're just like, what the fuck?
I could be
I
gross.
can see a bag of magic beans.
You see toe beans in your face. They're just
It's a cat.
And you see another set on your forehead. There's 2 sets of paws kneading your
Toe
What do I have to roll to go back to
Toe
sleep?
beans.
Wisdom, intelligence save.
Intelligence save?
Yeah.
Am I asleep again?
Yeah, you're asleep again.
Shit.
Infinity, you're in the room. You just you nodded off.
Yay!
She's sitting in the rocking chair.
And
because she
you're
let me
sitting in the
story.
rocking chair. And you just sit up and there's a black cat on Iwi's face. With 2 sets of front paws.
I
Just
wanna go pet it.
roll animal handling.
Okay.
Cat bites your fucking hand off.
Probably. Aw. Wait, what does it look like?
What does it look like? It's a black cat with a forked tail.
Aw.
And
A demon cat.
yes, a demon cat. And it has
Damien.
3 sets of legs, 2 sets of front paws, and then one normal.
You know,
I
would do
love
if
it.
I were
Okay,
you
animal
guys.
handling, where are
I would do this.
You haven't really been around animals a whole lot.
Aw.
You're just like, I want to touch the kitty, and you just go up and it sees you coming and it hisses at you and jumps off of the bed, and it runs off.
Aw,
What have you
my
done?
cat.
Like you just ran up too quickly with your little gobbo feet.
Ew, baby. Don't touch.
Alright, so it's
on
like
my way.
Aw.
Is he on his way?
Where's he at? Is he just at home?
Is he in fucking Iowa?
he started a new job.
Oh.
That sucks. R.I.P. Gabriel.
So when are we gonna kick him out of
I
D&D?
accidentally almost sent porn to the group chat.
Send it.
I mean, it's soft core, but I mean, it's still.
Send
I'm
it.
looking at the picture.
Send it.
Send it.
Send
Send it.
No,
Send
I
it.
can't.
Send it.
If you won't.
2 people will not have context for this.
That's fine. Do they need it?
Do you need context for porn?
I think Dan will get turned on by it. I think that's the worst part.
Dan will get turned on
Nathan would be the worst one. He's like, I'm in class right now.
He does have a night class, doesn't he?
I don't know.
I think he does. Here, I'll send some softcore shit up.
Rest in peace.
I just looked this up right now, so
Don't.
get ready for it.
Poor Nathan. I'm turning off my phone. I'm not gonna.
No,
say
you gotta
any
look
of
at
this.
it.
It's great.
No, I'm gonna actually.
No, I think
You need to
it's
look at it.
it's too much.
Hold on.
My safe search is on, but that was the only thing that really popped up.
Sorry.
Oh, you guys want some good? You guys want some good stuff?
No, don't
Yeah.
you dare do it. No, we don't. No, we
Do
don't.
it.
No, we don't.
Do it.
We already
Sydney.
know
Do
what's
it.
coming. We already.
It
know
already
what's
got sent to the
happening.
group chat before.
Yeah, do it. Do
Oh,
Oh,
it.
is it the one where it's like if it turns you on, then why are you? Or if you hate it so much, why is it give you?
No, no, I've put that one before, but no. If you hate me so much, then why do you have a boner? I put that one in the chat before. What is this?
It's not even gonna shoot himself.
Oh.
Where is it? There it is. Okay, that's my reaction. The Chris meme will never get old. When your employees are standing around talking, when they're not rubbing things with hot soapy water.
No soapy water.
Okay.
This is ridiculous.
Anyway, Infinity, what do you do?
Do
you wake up Iwi because it's noon 30. It's time to get his life together.
Ooh, noon 30.
Yeah, it's noon 30.
Ooh, nah.
Nah.
I'm a sleep
Let
and
her
let
sleep.
sleep.
Oh God, I'm kicking
But I'm
you.
going after the cat.
No.
Wait, I want to see.
No, you don't. We've already seen it.
No.
Yeah.
That's it. everyone's banned from D&D. Go home.
No. I hate that one. Oh, what did I say? Oh,
I want to see.
I'm over it.
Hey.
I've got more if you guys want.
No. No more. Minion nose up the butt is enough. Not just anyone's butt. It was Gru's butt.
Tyler, do you remember the one where the minion was just taking a dump?
Yeah, I do.
That's it.
Okay,
That's all it
okay.
was.
No, enough.
Oh no!
Don't kill me.
Wait, what? I missed it.
Don't say that.
Oh my god!
Alright, we're done. Let's go. Let's get back to D&D.
Oh my god. I'm crying. Oh my god.
That's it. It's just that. It has not. It's not. Well, I guess.
Let me
it's
check my
PS,
notes
but,
real quick.
So you know what to prepare
Okay,
for
Colt's
this.
still not here. Gabriel's still not here. Iwi, you hear a voice in your head.
Wait!
How often does that
Wait, am I
happen?
allowed to chase the cat?
Yeah, you can chase a cat.
Okay,
Go
well,
ahead.
I'm chasing the cat.
All right, roll survival check.
Oh my no.
Gotta track down that cat.
Okay.
The pussy.
The pussy. I'm after it. Where is it? Let me see him. Will infinity ever find it? It's at the very end.
Infinity over 9 days. All right, so you track it. You find some claw marks, and you go to Gabriel's room. And it has a bunch of scratch marks on the door, and you're just like, "Aha! My detective vision has seen. It must be in this room." I don't remember anybody living in this room, but I don't know. I'll just bust the door open.
Yes. Bust the door open.
Okay,
Roll. Do I have to roll it?
yeah, roll the hit.
I'll roll it. Like. What do I roll?
Like, are you using an axe or are you just pushing it?
We'll just hand axe it. Fucking makes it just chop.
You guys remember the scene from, oh god, what's the movie? Stephen King's
Oh yeah.
Schindler's
Hotel,
No.
Hotel California. And you just,
Hotel.
yeah, just Infinity cracks the axe through the door. And you see Gabriel sleeping, and the cat's curled up on Gabriel's chest. And it's just like, it looks at you do this, watches you do this, and you just peer in.
It's Johnny.
Gabo vision.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door and go in.
You reach your little goblin arm through and unlock the door.
Yes. Is the cat?
Well, you don't need to unlock the door. It was
It was
never
probably
locked.
broken.
Yeah,
Oh, I could have just opened the door.
The funny thing is, to have the cat get in, either one of two things had to happen. Gabriel would have had to had a cat door installed, or the door would have been open.
Open already.
So yeah, already. So you would have closed the door so it has resistance, and then hacked it open.
I was prepared. I was overly prepared.
You see Hawk Dickinson walk up behind you, shake his head. He's like, "I'm not on the clock yet," and walk away.
Good day. Just gonna jaunt on in here.
Right? Do you want to try and attempt to pet the kit?
Yes, with the softest touch.
You reach your hand towards it.
Gingerly reach my
touch
hand
the
out
kit.
and roll.
Yes, you pet the kit.
Okay, little pet.
Yes. It purrs
Oh, thank God.
and rubs into your hand.
All this for just the pet. Okay.
Back to the voice in my head.
Rude.
If
me
I'm
petting
not-
a cat was way more interesting.
If
okay.
I'm not interrupting
Facts.
something,
Oh no, it's fine. What?
you say that.
Oh.
I like to imagine that's Infinity's reaction. Like she forgot there was a voice in her head. Just, am I interrupting something?
You scared the cat away.
If Gabriel was here, I would say Gabriel wakes up, but he's a sound sleeper.
Oh wait, there was like a voice in my head?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about his head. Oh.
Iwi, you've gone fucking insane.
You said Iwi, the
No.
voice in your head.
Voice
I'm like,
in your
fuck
head.
yes.
No, Infinity, I meant. Sorry.
Whew.
God damn.
If I'm not interrupting something.
My reaction is totally
Yoshi.
just screaming.
It's just me.
Who?
Vergless,
Oh, sweet.
the sword.
Okay. Whew, it's just one of the voices. Okay.
Anyway,
Do the voices have conversations now with each other?
Yeah, sometimes they argue. Awkward pause. Anyway, continue.
I'd rub my temples if I still had them.
How's it going?
I'm doing okay. It's funny, honestly. In the 1,000 or so years I've been in this sword, I've lost my memory, but now, thanks to you, I'm kind of getting a little bit, getting it back little by little. I'm remembering a whole bunch of things.
Oh, cool. Do you remember ever petting a cat?
Sadly, no.
Aww.
I get the feeling through you, though. Like, as we grow closer, I'm getting to get your senses as well.
That sounds awesome, right? Petting cats is great.
Yeah. Soft and fluffy. Anyway,
Remember anything?
I mean, not much of importance.
I'm glad you're getting stuff back.
Yeah.
You okay?
Just exhausted.
Faster. Owns a massive pair of balls. Tom Brady deflates balls. I'm reading your post on
No. Okay, I was like, what? I'm gonna check the purified scimitar stats real quick. Alright, I'm gonna have to check some things, because you're gonna get a new ability for Vergless now. But for now, you still just have the frozen soul armor. Oh no, actually, there was one thing. It's now going to be a +1 weapon, so it will count as magical for overcoming resistances, and it gets a +1 to hit and damage. So Vergless has grown in power, and I can add that real quick.
Okay.
Just remember that nothing will resist its slashing damage now.
My impenetrable sword. Cha-cha-cha.
It's basically a scimitar +1.
Fuck yeah. No Vergless.
It's now your most powerful weapon.
It is my most powerful weapon. Yay!
I mean, not in damage numbers,
not
but
in damage, but yeah. I mean, it depends.
I don't know.
I mean,
okay, anyway. Metagaming aside. Faina, are you doing anything of importance? It's the next day after your little talk last night, and you've done some shopping, I'm sure, and selling some stuff, putting some stuff away. You get up.
I'm trying to remember what talk you're talking about.
I literally just explained it like 10 minutes ago.
The talky talk. The talk that requires talking.
Benji being like, we gotta check out Saturnalia.
What's Saturn?
For a second, I thought you were talking about
Can you pull up the map?
what's his butt coming back.
What was that?
What was what on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Saturnalia.
Look at it.
What?
No, I saw that.
What? Oh.
I just like seeing that in the corner of my eye.
If you got nothing, I can ask. We can go to Xerxes.
Well, my first thing would just be to gather up the crew
Okay. Xerxes.
and make a plan. Because we gotta head to.
Yeah.
We're heading to basically a whole new.
Yeah, it's the third southern island. It's literally location-wise, like smack dab between Amazonia and Helena, 2 islands that you've easily been to before. So immediately your idea would be to get other people. All right, so I'll come back to you then.
Probably.
It's 12:30. People are still sleeping. I'm assuming everybody's a night person here.
I'm a tired person. Xerxes is a sleep person.
No,
So you'd just be sleeping?
I sleep whenever I
all the
want
time,
to.
Unless...
I take me showers at night.
I would actually talk
I'm an S person.
Okay.
Sleep and sex.
Isn't that where he was once Prince Saturnalia?
No, Swordinance.
Swordinance. Okay, never mind.
You guys have not really heard a whole lot about Saturnalia. Like, actually, everybody just roll
I'm from there.
history. You're not from.
The Ticklebelly Hills are in Saturnalia.
Shut up, the Ticklebelly Hills.
Fuck off, I'm a Ticklebelly nomad.
What are we
Is
rolling?
that- Yeah, you can roll history to see how much you know about Saturnalia.
I'm from there. I should get advantage. The Ticklebelly
Are
Hills are
you
in
though?
Saturnalia.
Do you want the Tickleberry nomads to be from there?
Where is it?
I put it as the part of the Silence, which is a continent way to the east of Montria.
Yeah.
It's not quite as far as where Gao's from, but it's out there.
That's why you don't see that many Iwis out here. Most of them are back home.
Wild Eewees.
Alright, so
They're pronounced Owos.
Xerxes, you just couldn't care less. Southern Islands, whatever.
Hey, Grace.
After Amazonia, you're just like, I don't know.
Just here along for the ride.
Imagine
Along for
Evie
the
heaven.
ride. Infinity, you have no formal education.
I still.
I mean, you're like
It's the truth, though.
I've been teaching.
Fena and
Infinity?
Yui,
Yeah.
you know that Saturnalia,
He's far away.
it's far away. Fena, actually, you remember Theta had talked about it before. It's where, and Benji had talked about it. It's where chronomancy
What's
will
it,
eventually be invented. They are very obsessed with with
I
magic.
remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, the people of Saturnalia are like holier than thou sort of people. Like, it's not a closed off island like Amazonia was, but nobody really likes going there because everybody's kind of uptight. Alright.
They got sticks up their butts.
And Iwi, you swear you've been there before.
Yeah, I'm telling everyone I've been there before. Even there's no proof of I've ever been there.
Alright. So,
They tickle
Fana,
belly
you go to
fans.
Forma.
Don't tickle my
first,
belly.
Correct?
It's just a name.
No, I don't.
You don't go to Forma? You go back to sleep?
Yes. You gotta roll intelligence save to go back to sleep. He made me do it.
I'll go talk to Vorma,
Okay.
because...
Because two of our people are still not here. And
Yeah.
they're the ones I want to talk to next.
Mm-hmm.
Can you
I'm just
acrobatics
gonna ask.
yourself in this?
Actually, I'm gonna ask around. Ask Vorma and Lucy. What do they know about Swordnet or Saturnalia?
Saturnalia?
Mm-hmm.
You kind of
If
get the
they've
same
heard
sort
any
of,
rumors or anything.
you kind of get the same information you've already heard. It's not exactly a dangerous place to live. Like, the people there are very obsessed with magic, but they're more for the sake of advancing science than for using it for, like, war or anything. For better or for worse, since you have knowledge of the alternate bad future and the results of their magic inventing. Other than that, not a whole lot's known about Saturnalia, at least from your peers.
Okay.
I mean, you could ask Benji, who grew up there.
I know, but
Broke neck Benji.
I would assume he would be,
Sleeping?
sleeping. He broke his fucking neck.
Broke back.
Alright, do you wake up?
Do I see him? What do I see, GM?
What
Who
you see?
I see,
You
GM?
are in the guild. So you go down to the main lobby area?
Yes. I go down to the main lobby.
Okay, I'm gonna need to get some notes out. Because where did I put this? Oh god, where did I put them? No. Oh, okay. So you go down in the lobby. You see Infinity there with a cat. She managed to pick it up, and it's like,
Oh, that's all I need.
it looks like 2 seconds away from like scratching you, but you don't care.
I don't care.
It's like petting the kitty. It's like your favorite thing now.
Yes.
You see Hawk getting ready to start the day. He's just slicing up the slabs of meat. It's still like the dead of winter. It's really cold outside. Everybody's either on quests or just sleeping. And in the corner of the room, you see, holding a broom, sweeping, what appears to be a woman with all green skin.
Sleeping?
Sweeping. Like with a broom.
A broom with
Like I said.
all
yeah.
green skin.
Yeah, all green skin and clothes.
Oh, green bean!
And hair.
Do I know this
green
person?
giant.
No.
You're not familiar with this person. They appear to be sweeping.
Kill him. I play on an intramural basketball game or team, and one of my teammates wore a green jersey one time, and I'm not even kidding you. We call him the Green Giant. We have all season long.
Yeah.
That's sorry. Quick story time.
It's okay.
I want to approach,
Mm-hmm.
then I really don't care.
Just because they green don't mean they mean.
Okay, guys. This is a nice session.
Anything else then? You don't care about the green person?
I'll go up and talk to him.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Hmm?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Do I see any of my comrades?
You see Infinity
I got a
Can
cat.
I wake up now?
with a cat. No, you went back to sleep.
Infinity, put that down.
No. Do you know how hard I worked to get this? Okay,
Iwi.
I chopped down
How-
a door.
Iwi,
Okay.
you wake up.
I
I wake
chopped
up?
down a
Yeah.
door.
Did
okay?
anyone else hear that? Hear her say that?
I want to begin my roll down the stairs.
Well, before we're able to get to that,
Roll.
yeah, you just hear, and just Iwi just crashes in.
Do I have to roll to make sure I don't get hurt?
Con save. I don't know. You take all damage.
Take 1 damage, jams your toe against the ground.
Yeah, I'll just roll for it.
Take 100 damage, you die.
You take five bludgeoning damage as you fall down 1 flight of stairs.
That's fair. I'm gonna lay on hands so it doesn't matter.
Okay. So now Yui's here.
Oh, hey, you finally woke up. How are you feeling?
I feel like I slept for 1,000 years.
Pretty much so.
Yeah, it's been like 3 weeks. You've just been basically in a coma.
Yeah. Thanks for feeding me all those acorns.
Wait, why was he in a coma?
Because he used the wish spell.
Oh.
It like saps his strength.
Okay.
Or some shit.
Or some shit.
I don't write the rules.
We just follow them.
Shifty guys.
The rules.
The rules. Benji walks down the stairs yawning. Morning, everyone.
Morning.
How's your neck?
Oh, thanks for asking. Yeah, it's fine.
It's fucking broken.
He
Who's that?
He actually like cracks his neck. Is like, I can't really get used to the fact that I basically died.
Who is this?
Kind of new. Benji.
No, I'm gonna say that out loud.
Oh, what?
Who are you?
What?
Benji. Nice to see you again, Iwi and Infinity. I'm back, by the way. Thanks for looking for me.
I told them to look for you. They said no.
Hey.
And
wait,
the Chronomancer.
Didn't I?
We both
I mean, kind of.
we
I
both
followed
really
you
wanted to
into
go
that
looking
dark
for you, but
alley,
they wouldn't let
and
us.
then you disappeared.
I really wanted to look for you.
I
Like,
did too, but
don't-
everyone was like, no.
They were-
The DM said no.
No, God said no.
God said no. Okay.
We had to go to the Amazons. We don't
he
even know.
he like takes a deep breath. It's like, no, it's okay. I'm not mad at you. I'm just mad at
Xerxes.
I saw you got snatched. How was
Don't you
that?
hate my precious?
Well, I mean, I
Xerxes.
literally just appeared. So
I'm not here because I'm sleeping, right?
yes,
Okay.
you can wake up at any time you want.
3 sessions later. I feel
3
like it's
seconds later.
time to get
Hey
an
guys.
Oh, that was a good nap. Oh, what'd I miss?
I mean, you'll be able to wake up. You're gonna wake up soon. You don't have to get out of bed though.
Can I kill Gabriel while he's asleep? Can I take away one of his Asmar lives?
No.
Please?
Why did the cat like Gabriel so much? That's my question. Why did the
I
cat
don't know.
like Gabriel?
I'm actually. He like Benji looks down at the cat. What is that?
Oh, can we?
It's a
Displacer beast.
cat. Okay.
Hold on.
It's a displacer beast.
Why?
I don't
heard
know.
of those.
I've not.
So it's.
I have no control anymore.
This is mine.
Can we hide Gabriel?
It's like
my
trying to get out of your arms,
This
but you're
is
just like
mine.
holding it tighter.
We shouldn't prank
Gabriel found it and it likes him. I think it now thinks it's his mother. It's his mother's.
Okay, but
so
listen,
I
no,
don't
I'm
know.
this cat's mom.
Please do not piss off.
Look at its toe beans. I'm just gonna like play with it. Look.
So, anyways, does anyone know where the nearest dumpster is?
Infinity. I'd
Yeah.
like you to roll a dex save.
Oh damn it.
Fana, where's the
It's
nearest
really
dumpster?
low. It's a baby.
I need to put Gabriel in it. That's what I call it.
Is it still snowing like
Damn
right
it.
outside?
It's still snowing pretty hard.
Is there a dumpster outside?
Infinity, as you're playing with the toe beans, you get smacked in the face with its tail. You take
400 damage.
Fuck. Honestly,
hold on.
goodbye everybody. This cat's about to kill me.
You take 2 piercing damage, which is unusual.
And 5
It
fire.
feels like it stings, and 2 poison damage.
No.
You're just like, ow. What
Ow.
the fuck?
Bitch.
So, I am going to roll my athletics.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to pick up Gabriel. I'm going to drag him by his legs to the dumpster. And I'm going to bring his blanket and his pillow. Don't worry. That's coming too.
Okay.
I'm going to put him in the dumpster and close the
Absolutely.
lid.
Uh-huh.
And that's where I want him to be when he gets back.
Okay, absolutely.
Is he here? No, he's not here yet.
Nope.
I wake up.
Alright, Xerxes.
I roll out of bed.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Like flop on the floor.
Flopping.
I raise an arm. And I drop it.
You
And I
roll.
fall back asleep.
You got to roll an intelligence
God
save.
damn it.
30 minutes later, I wake up again.
Uh-huh.
Do the
I
same
stand
thing.
up. I go downstairs. Or I guess, I don't know.
Yeah,
And you see me dragging
you
the-
I see Gabriel being dragged by Iwi.
I pick up the other half of Gabriel. I don't say a word, and we go.
So that means Gabriel won't take any more damage from like every time his head hit the back of the stairs.
Yes, absolutely.
Boom, 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 boom.
I got it.
Alright, and you join the others.
We and I are gonna be best friends, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
They're blood
I
brothers
don't
now.
care.
We're gonna keep each other alive forever.
I don't
We're
care.
gonna fuck up your entire campaign.
I do not care. Alright, so Benji, just watching this go along, just...
Yeah, and you sent
So-
us on a purposeless quest.
I see now that this may have been a mistake. I should have let you all die.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe.
Probably should have.
I mean,
I agree.
Yeah.
There's probably some deal about the
Next time
natural
we get the
flow
chance,
of
just let us
thing.
die.
I mean, is this...
Is
The
this
true
my
timeline.
real life?
Yeah.
Is this the real timeline?
In the true timeline, all of you died, and Xerxes ran away. And Demonico is like on a ship somewhere.
It's a pirate, right?
He's a pirate lord.
A pirate.
You just see the Xerxes, Benji takes the slowest blink. Just so Yui and Infinity, we're heading to Saturnalia
Okay.
to basically warn them in case the Chronomancer Samuel decides to go there. I guess we're just waiting for the others to get here.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about.
What? On my way. I said Daniel Leahy.
Goodness.
I can't see that because you kind of took me out.
That's okay. You don't need to see
Kinda
it.
Oh,
took me out of it.
He's not in the group chat anymore?
No.
That's... No wonder he hasn't seen my group.
Wait,
Oh,
who
no.
the frick
Can you
posted
change
that
that?
Barney garbage?
Who do you think?
Who? Tyler?
No. I just got kicked out of the...
It was you.
Yeah,
All right.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Can you have me back, Ty?
He kicked me out.
Who should I do this for?
This man is the guardian.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Eat
Fana.
my butt and call me Mo.
No, Xerxes, you haven't done enough today. So you sit down after dragging Gabriel to the dumpster, and you see that green woman with green hair, green clothes, and everything's green. Set a plate of food in front of you, wordlessly, and she continues sweeping around the table.
What is the food?
Green.
Describe to me.
Well-
in detail.
Solid green.
It's like biscuits and gravy, but like the biscuits all chopped up and it's just mush. So it's mush and gravy. And there's some pork chops in there or something.
Oh yeah, that
I don't
sounds
know.
so
It
good.
smells pretty good.
I take out a portable retractable spoon. I click a button, and you see a spoon pop out.
Where did you get that?
We don't need to talk about it, okay?
Okay.
It's part of my character,
Uh-huh.
and I eat it.
And then she's going to say,
Is it laced with laxatives? Because if not, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Con save.
you speak Infernal, correct?
Yep.
As a tiefling. Oh,
Heck
okay.
yeah, dude.
Does anyone speak Abyssal or Celestial?
No.
I don't think so. I think maybe
Is it Gabriel?
Gabriel speaks Celestial. I think maybe Demonico speaks Abyssal, but she's going to say 3 times, once in Abyssal, once in Celestial, and then once in Infernal. Enjoy your food.
Really?
It's that spirit.
So only you would understand that.
Aw. Wait.
Yeah, but I know which way is north, so fuck y'all.
She's still
Fucking
around the
birds.
table. You guys can
Fucking
strike up a conversation. Okay.
Wait, who's here? Just
The green lady. You guys are all sitting at the
Oh,
same
we're all
table.
here?
Yeah.
Who
Sweet.
are you?
In Abyssal, and then in Celestial, and then Infernal, she's going to say, we are the newest custodian for this facility that you hired.
Oh shit. Where's the hiring list? Does anyone have the
I
hiring
turned
list?
Xerxes.
We
didn't
hired all of
interview
them.
This one.
We did interview this one.
Did we?
Yes,
No.
it's the yeah
We
we
did.
did.
You
No, we
didn't
didn't.
interview any of the
Yeah, we
janitors.
just hired
Yeah, we
them.
just hired
Hired
him
him.
like that. Yeah.
I swear we talked
No,
to
we
this
really
one.
didn't.
Because I remember
I talked
the-
to them.
Yeah, you talked to them.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
Wait, did
Sweet.
you?
No,
I did.
nothing happened. You just hired them on spot.
Sweet,
On
sweet.
spot.
No, I remember.
Sweet,
No,
sweet,
I
sweet.
don't remember that.
Because it's the no name is given.
Potential interviewees.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
saw
Yeah.
you saw the applicant,
Yeah, you saw them.
But
but you
remember,
didn't
we
get
just
interview.
hired them. We
Yeah.
didn't talk to them.
She's sweeping
It
away.
was at the beginning of our last session or something, a couple sessions ago.
Yeah, a
you were
couple
like,
sessions
Wait,
ago.
so
what do you
how-
want to do about these guys? And we were like, hire them all. And that was it. That was the conversation.
Didn't we not hire Daughtery though?
Wait, they can understand us because they responded in
They can understand.
Japanese language. So they can understand, but they can't speak that.
They didn't respond to you. They just said enjoy your food.
Well, to him, but then who said?
You were about to say something.
Oh,
Yeah, is Fana talking to the?
Do they understand?
It's okay. We'll ignore it.
yeah. Let's
We'll
ignore.
it. To
Go
make
back in
things
time to
complicated.
she'll say it and then because
Yeah, let's go back in time, I guess, for a second. You say that in common, and she's just like, she stares at you, like cocks her head, and continues sweeping.
Who are you?
Oh, we are the new custodian that was hired here. Cook and serve. And this time, after hearing you speak Infernal, she just will repeat. She will just say it once in Infernal.
Oh, okay.
But she's very polite. Like, her mannerism is very, very, very formal.
This is Benji's actual mom.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, Benji's
I was
like
thinking the same.
Benji's like looking at watching this interaction take place, and she's like,
Mom?
Is that you?
It's
and
canon.
she's gonna start sweeping away.
We found it out, y'all. The
Can
hero
you ask
Xerxes.
What's their name, please?
You can't understand them.
What can you do for me?
Oh shit.
Kidding.
Just the way you
Damn
asked
it.
that.
Not
So, what can
kill
you
you.
do for me?
What? It's just with the broom.
I was talking.
No,
I was
it's
talking-
not me.
I was talking to her.
Oh, okay.
So, what's your name?
Oh, we have no name. Our colony is nameless at the moment.
Your colony.
Oh,
Imperialist!
as she's standing there, you get a better eye for her. Her
Oh, yeah,
entire
dude.
body appears to be made of
Spiders.
slime. She is a slime.
From Minecraft?
No, like the actual mythical creature, a slime. She's a.
Oh my god. You're not going to do.
Fuck you. I had this character planned for a long time before I watched Monster Musume. Roll Arcana, Xerxes.
Be careful. Every female character.
Oh, you have no
like
idea.
us.
Everybody roll Arcana. See if you know what this person is.
Alright. I got 40.
Oh, everybody got pretty decent. Infinity, you've actually seen one of these things before.
You've fought them before.
Iwi and Fena, you've heard of them as well. So these are known as Myzapia. I wish I were fucking kidding. Myzapia.
Look
God damn it. They're basically like sentient. They are sentient colonies of slime. What you're looking at is not one person, but multiple slimes in the shape of a human body.
A blob.
A blob.
So are they amorphous?
So Xerxes
Like,
ready
do
for
they
that
have, like,
orgy
no
now?
Nope. Nope.
No?
Not explaining shit.
shape?
Oh.
Is there anything you need from me? She bows
go.
and walks away.
Reverse.
Oh,
Give him the
I think I
reverse.
found my favorite one.
Guys, I don't want to say stop, but
You can't
But
stop
stop.
the creative flow.
This is like really odd. Oh.
remember that Monster Musume is an actual hentai manga, so...
Oh, it's hentai. It's not an anime?
Yeah.
Well, in the anime,
Shit.
it's softcore porn.
Well, if you hate me so much, then why
do you have a boner? Alright. Well,
Sorry.
if you have no further questions, she's gonna bow and walk away. And Gabriel... wait.
Dis
An hour-
Hunden leer!
Fucking hour late.
You know what that means, right?
No.
We're here.
Diese Hunden leer? Means
Somebody get the...
that bitch empty.
Somebody get the... hold on.
We're
X.
here.
Somebody's here?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Someone
Too bad I'm not in the group chat, so I wouldn't know.
Too bad I'm not in the group chat either, so I also don't know.
X gonna...
give it to you.
Give it to
So,
Wait, how old is this slime?
How
Fuck
old
you,
is this
go away.
slime? Well, sure would
say
be nice
fuck
to
you,
get
go
asked.
away.
Hope she's not like, whatever that slime girl is. I'm assuming they're like 14.
That's what I meant.
I don't think they ever mentioned her name in the show.
Wait, I can look it up.
Yeah, you can look it up. It's
Sue
probably
the slime girl? Is that
Sue
her
the
name?
slime girl.
How old is Sue?
Oh man, that anime that was a trip though. Honestly,
Hard
like
Yeah?
it's so bad it's good.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I don't want them. I want all.
Well, wait, we gotta press
Sue the
listen.
slime girl. Please tell me that she's of age.
Birthday, January 31st.
Content warning. Oh god.
I understand and I wish to continue.
Oh god. Why that picture?
Let them in.
Age
Age
unknown.
unknown.
Thanks.
They're actually here 'cause
Thanks,
somebody
Monster
thinks
Musume
that
Wiki.
we're not being informed.
We're gonna say that they're of age.
Of age.
We're gonna say that they're like 5,000 years old, okay?
5,000. Sure. Okay.
We'll go with that.
Kind of cool. Just tap
So
it.
Gabriel,
What?
we're just gonna jump right into this.
No, blame Nick.
You wake up and you're in the dumpster behind the guild.
Yep.
I'm honored.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. How's it going?
Did you mess around with Mr. Tool?
Mr.
It's not yours anymore. It's
Not
Kristen's.
yours.
$50.
Big.
You got it for
Yoshi.
free.
You left it here. It's been over a week.
It's
Toddler
legally
rules. It's now mine.
15. It's been 15 minutes to allowed to leave.
It's legal, I believe.
So, Scott, where are you working now?
Meat packing plant.
Oil packing pant.
Packing the
You
meats.
packing oil?
Yes.
That's
He's got so much
crazy.
money.
He's
he
gonna
bought
do
two
both.
phones.
God damn it, Scott. I did it before it was cool.
Scott's fucking
You can go
baller.
take those coats off that chair.
I'm not sitting in that chair.
Oh,
I'm too big. I don't want to break.
okay. All of our chairs are currently around this table, so I
You're
apologize.
fine.
What about Snake Girl?
Snake Girl?
Yeah.
Oh, you're still talking about monsters.
I am.
I was like, pain is.
Now we have a slime girl that works for us.
No, he doesn't know that yet. He's in the dumpster.
Yeah, he's in a dumpster. So you wake up in a dumpster.
The bloody
And
hell
somebody
happened
is
to me?
throwing I
Oh,
want somebody.
hold on,
I
hold
want
on.
Kane to be throwing shit in there.
Sorry. Let me adjust this. Oh, it's already on the circle.
Fuck.
Okay.
So I'm going to be going to the front.
You get out of the dumpster.
Yep.
You gotta roll to get
I
out of the
still want
dumpster. It's
Kane to
snowing
be
and
like
it's slippery.
dumping stuff in there.
I think.
I'm gonna kick
that
the
is
door
a good
open.
idea.
He has to roll.
Hey.
No, Nick,
Next
he has to
thing
roll
for when you
first.
slip on the ice.
For
The
what?
dumpster's slippery.
Yeah,
It's
roads are
snowing.
slippery, it's snowing.
Shut
He's
the hell up.
trying to get out of the slippery dumpster.
I will say he's able to do it with his Azamar powers.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Alright, but that means he can't ever come back to life.
Mixapia?
Shut the
Mike-
fuck up,
Nice
Tyler.
idea.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep. So you open the door and Payne's there. He's like, "Hey, what's that?"
What the bloody hell threw me in the goddamn dumpster?
I think it was those two. He points to Xerxes and Iwi. I saw
I
him dragging
pointed
you
too.
out. And you also see Infinity has your cat.
This is mine.
A lot of things change.
But,
man.
but.
No, it's my
You know what you get for sleeping in? I draw my fucking sword.
Look at cast heat metal on him.
I
What
drop
metal
it.
are you wearing? Your armor?
I'm naked right now.
Look at cast heat
I
metal on the
don't wear
sword.
my armor in the guild, thank you very much, unless we just get back.
And
I've been
you
sleeping
need-
for 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's fair.
Cast heat metal on his sword. Fuck him.
All right.
I dropped
roll a con save first. Roll. Do.
You had to give me a second to boot everything up.
All right, I'll do it for you. I'm gonna say that 8 fails. So you're gonna take.
You okay?
You okay?
Let me open up
Yeah.
Gabriel's stuff for him. Mr.
My
Perfect Man.
Zappia.
What level's heat metal? Oh god, that's 2nd level. You're gonna waste that on this?
Oh, fuck him.
It's a long going feud.
Oh my god.
I'll heal myself immediately.
Alright, so you take 13 fire damage.
I'll heal it.
And do you drop the sword? Because he can concentrate on
I'm gonna
this.
throw it at him. What do I have to
Alright,
roll?
it hurts.
It hurts and
It's
it's
like-
hot.
it's like
This
It's
is
like
gonna
that
be
scene from SpongeBob where Patrick puts his hand on the
It's
the
just
grill.
a straight dex check.
For me?
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, you're throwing with no proficiency. Oh, fuck.
Wow.
18
good
hit?
job.
I was gonna say disadvantage, but
Doesn't matter.
roll. Just what's your dex bonus?
Dex bonus 3.
Yeah. Okay, so you take 3 bludgeoning damage as you're just smacked upside the head with a sword.
Bloody hell.
Isn't it still heated?
You could drop it at any time.
Yeah. I drop it as soon as he
So
throws
yeah,
it.
yeah, you just see him throwing it. You're like, oh fuck. Benji just sitting there, just. Okay, I guess all of Team Pentagram's here. Do we need Lieutenant Colt?
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we do. We're kind of under house arrest.
I go up to Infinity. Can I please touch my kitty?
This
Yeah, the cat's like dying to get away from Infinity right now. It like wants to get. She's like squeezing it, just like.
I am gentle. I am a caring mother.
Roll strength.
I might have to.
Well,
With advantage, because it's such a small thing.
Benji's like, okay, I'm gonna start going if anyone needs me.
Okay.
I've already got my stuff packed.
Gabriel, you might want to take a shower.
Yeah. Just walk away flipping both of them off.
I'm gonna grab his finger and I'm gonna fucking bend it as hard as I can.
You're too
Nope.
far away. I'll say you're
Yeah.
too far away.
I'm sprinting.
Thank you.
Full fucking force.
Alright, what you got? What are y'all doing? Are you
Can
guys?
I
I'll go with
place
Benji.
a portal right above his finger and another portal for where it to come out?
Nope.
Then I can grab his finger and bend it as hard as I can.
Not
No.
yet. You don't have that ability.
Thank
One of these
Thank
days.
Well, I can do it now.
Alright,
I don't need a portal for that one.
Okay.
so who walks outside? Who's
I
ready
do.
to go?
Infinity.
We can't. We're under house arrest.
Infinity's going and no matter what.
Okay.
Because last time he got snatched.
Snatched.
Who? We went outside?
Benji.
Does anyone still need time to prepare?
Yes, I have a question. So I have dueling fighting style. If I have a sword in one hand and my shield in the other, does that count as no weapon in my other hand?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I've been doing all my damage rolls wrong, and I get a +2 to all my damage rolls.
I think we already applied that.
Did we? Oh yeah, we
Hold
did.
on. Yeah,
I think we
it should
did.
just be like a +2 under damage. It's 2 damage, right?
Yes.
Where is it?
It's
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
I see it.
Is it either to attack or to damage?
It's to damage.
Yeah, you've got it.
Yeah. I just want to make sure.
I mean, maybe that. It doesn't have it on the Warhammer.
The weapon I barely use.
Yeah, I don't think you've ever used that Warhammer.
I used it to smash the ground once.
Yeah, you can add it to the dagger and short sword as well.
Yeah, I have a dagger and a short sword.
All right. So, Fena, are you going or staying in Xerxes? Fena's
I'm going. Oh, bitch.
That's Steely Dan.
Need an answer.
Who's ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I was leaving with Benji.
I'll go with them after I'm done with my shower.
I'm ready.
We don't get a shower if you come with us.
No, fuck
We have to
you.
stay behind on the adventure.
Yui, what are you doing?
I'm going.
I'm going with him.
I
So,
rolled 9.
so there's a new plot line developing. Okay, it's that me and Iwi are best friends now.
God damn it.
Friendship with Demonico over.
I'm in that group too.
Yeah,
We're,
Alright,
we're
so
all
good
the.
news.
yeah. We're the
Nothing's
Three
happened.
Musketeers.
Not surprised.
They tossed me in that dumpster that says
He
"Soul
wouldn't let
on
us do
fire."
anything.
So, Gabriel, you have your cat back, right?
Yes.
Okay. Fena, Infinity, and Benji, you guys walk out and you
Are
start
you a
walking.
Yoshi?
No.
You asshole.
Just take her Pop-Tart.
No, don't take her Pop-Tart.
She took his Yoshi.
Fena,
That's fine.
I'd like you to roll a perception check.
1 second.
Can I roll a perception check?
I'll let Infinity do it because you're
Yay!
at the table.
Perception
Why
check.
can't we roll a perception check?
Wow, you're welcome.
Okay, 20. Oh, jeez. You feel a chill in the wind, and you stop your group as.
Oh, by the way, that's how I named the cat something. Potato.
Why?
We're naming it
That's the- you know,
Peepaws.
we had that.
Yeah,
moment-
in the guild, as Lieutenant Cole's walking down, it's 1 in the afternoon. Oh man, I overslept. I named the cat Potato.
We're naming it Peepaws, and that's
Your
fine.
mother
with
had a
us.
cat.
You know, earlier when I was
Because
like,
Ellie's mother had a
I'm gonna-
cat named
I'm-
Potato.
I'm walking.
Meanwhile,
I'm done,
outside
right?
the guild,
That was the second moment
Infinity,
tonight.
you stop your friends short, and you see a giant fucking panther with two tails and 3 sets of legs jump out in front of you.
Does it make any noises?
Oh no.
I mean, it's a panther, so
I mimic every fucking growl it makes at us.
you're not there.
I am. I went outside with you guys.
Oh, okay.
It's
That's why I was like, why can't I roll protection?
No, you ain't.
Xerxes and I are
God damn
outside.
it.
You guys.
All right. Yeah, you guys see, not 1, but 2 panthers.
Not 3.
Run at
not
you.
4.
I wish the map was bigger, because they're gonna run at you.
What kind of
life.
They do.
wait? So what kind
Well,
of
somebody's life.
what kind of type of animal are they again?
They're basically like Black Panthers.
no, like what species?
Displacer.
Cat species.
Wakandan.
They're beasts.
So I can speak Sylvain to them.
No.
I hate
Sylvain is like really basic animals, basically. If I recall correctly.
It's basically like super basic. Like
Basically.
Like basically, it's like
Yeah.
those basic
Okay,
basic
so
animals.
these panthers are charging at you right now, and as they get close, like within 10 feet of
Let
you,
the cat go.
Who's got the cat?
they
Yeah.
bounce off a magical barrier, and you see them and like howl in pain.
I'm gonna make their house of pain.
Oh, it's worth it every time.
And they're just like
I
snarling
act
at
like
you.
I was expecting this.
what? Like, fuck.
Who has the
You're
Forgot.
cat?
What
Can I roll
languages can they
Arcana?
speak?
I didn't.
Displaced beasts?
Yeah.
Okay, let me fucking check.
I'm sorry.
They might not.
Who took the
They
cat?
speak growls.
Did anyone take the cat?
Gabriel has it.
I have
it's,
the cat.
Gabriel?
it's showering with him.
I swear.
Can I roll a Arcana to see what happened?
That's what I just did.
I'm showering with my displacer pussy.
They do not
What made
speak
it
any
weird?
language.
That was the plan.
Oh
It's
god,
weird.
I just imagined like a cat girl, but it's a displaced beast. Oh yeah, you all got it. So Fena, Iwi, and Infinity, you recall very vividly the time when Epsilon died. And both then and when you got to the new guild, it was mentioned that Milocade can put up a barrier that keeps out anything that wishes anybody inside the barrier harm. When Epsilon died, this barrier, like, it lasts for a year, and it was just, like, wearing out at that time. There are ways around this, but generally the best defense is just to not tell anybody that this barrier is in place, and they will not be able to figure it out. Unless
Yeah, I
they
need
know.
to tweet about this.
It can give you a critical save when you need it.
Yeah, like, basically, as
Like
soon
it
as
just
someone... You can be inside of it, but as soon as you wish harm upon somebody else inside the barrier with you, you get expelled immediately.
Wait, why didn't you throw me out there when I tried setting his sword on fire?
Good question. There are ways around it, because you remember Theta actively pulled weapons out on people with the intent to kill before, and just... It's a mental thing, so...
No.
There are
So
ways
my
around it.
anger for him was strong enough to withhold being thrown out?
No. It immediately expels you if you wish harm on another person, except in...
Kenkus don't count as people.
You
So
didn't-
that's why.
Nobody
it
got a
didn't
high enough
work.
Arcana check to really figure out what the circumstances are, but...
Give him the cat.
Yeah.
So Gabriel and
Brother and sister stats don't count. Basically.
kind of, yeah.
Okay, anyway, so...
Gabriel, you come out of the shower and Lieutenant Colt's getting breakfast. Eggs and meat.
Oh, hello, Dad. I have the cat on my shoulder, by the way.
He's wearing white boxer shorts with pink hearts on them, and then his helmet, and that's it.
In the common room?
The spoon just clips through his helmet, and you hear a crunching noise.
Classic Bethesda game.
Meanwhile,
No, he
What the
is
hell was that?
fully armored 98% of the time.
What's
like,
wrong?
cat's like rubbing against your leg.
What's wrong, Potato?
Did you?
It like kneads against your leg. Like,
What's a potato?
Something you
Ow,
mash
ow,
them
ow,
or boil
ow.
them and put them in a stew.
Perfection.
Just like that.
Just like...
Alright, we'll go check what's going on at Sade.
as you guys are about to leave, Lieutenant Colt, you actually get grabbed by the cuff of your boxers.
No, he's fully dressed. That was a joke. It was
Okay.
the mental image of this like
You know,
black helmet with red eyes. What? And the camera pans out, and he's just in his boxers.
Why does that somehow remind me of Goblin Slayer?
I don't like goblins. Actually, that's a good voice.
Yeah, that was
You see
pretty
like a
on
pale tiefling, like not like skin white, but like active like white skinned tiefling with small little horns and pointed
Wait, he's
ears.
skinned?
Yeah.
Jesus.
No.
Do you need a safe place, child?
He's really short. He's like this tall, like the size of a halfling. And he like kind of tugs on your cuffs, and he's like, "Well, hello there."
Whoa, that's not the voice.
For a second, I thought I was gonna be I was gonna be the child.
You have seen this person before. You saw them briefly on the island of Amazonia. Your friends, your companions, appear to have known him. I don't remember if you heard his name though.
Yeah.
Small bitch.
Can I help you?
I'm just wondering. You've been spending a lot of time with Team Pentagram lately, and it's my job to keep track of Team Pentagram. So I wonder, what is your association with them?
It's my job to take.
Yeah, I was gonna say. How ironic. We appear to have a similar working position. I am also here to watch Team Pentagram.
I am known as Mu the Dishonorable, and don't let my name deceive you. It's just my fighting style. I can be
What, are you
trusted.
left-handed?
He takes a moment, thinks. Ambidextrous.
Make an L. Make an L. That's how you tell which one's left.
I'm not that stupid. Anyway, I'm here on your name and title.
But they're both L's.
I'm Lieutenant Ronald Colt.
When did this hit backwards?
Ronald Colt?
I
thought it was Raymond.
Yeah. It might be Raymond. I probably did do Raymond.
I forgot my own first name. It's okay.
Donald McRonald.
No, please. My first name is Lieutenant. My last name is Sir.
Lieutenant Colt.
I mean, it's okay. I don't have a name either. I just have a title. Moo is my title. Moo being
Please
M-U.
call me Mr. Colt. Lieutenant Mr. Colt.
Oh, we got trying for.
Well, I'll be around watching. Good to know that I've got someone else assisting me. I don't know.
Let's not make assumptions.
Moo? Like Moo the Disney?
And he like backs
that.
away into the shadows, and which is surprising because you're indoors and.
How is this cape billowing in the wind? We're indoors.
So you do walk outside,
Yeah.
and you see two displacer beasts just on your front porch, basically.
Huh.
wonder
I thought this
who
would take
those
longer.
It's almost
The cat's Gabriel. I assume you're holding your cat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let the cat go.
It's like meowing loudly.
Let the kitty go.
No, he's.
Those are
The two
parents.
panthers immediately run over to the side of the barrier and are like clawing at it.
Okay.
towards
All right.
you.
Here's what we do.
Grab Gabriel.
Hold on. Hold on a second.
Put it halfway between you and them and see which way it goes.
Cast speak with animal.
Okay. Do you do it ritually?
Yes.
Okay. That does not expend a spell slot.
Thank
So
God.
10 minutes later.
10 minutes later.
10 minutes and 6 seconds later. Spell cast.
You've done this huge dance.
Excuse me. Can I help you? Why?
Baby.
She came to me willingly.
Probably got lost, dude. She's a child.
That'll.
I like to imagine that we
cat
can
is
hear
just
your
like-
half of it, but not
The
theirs.
cat's looking at the other two. Mommy, Daddy.
Aw.
Looks at you.
Fat.
Warm.
Dinner.
Food.
Sadly, what?
Warmth. It like purrs into you.
Aw. How can I let go of something this adorable?
You bend your
Delicious.
elbows out
By
and
the way,
you
you guys
open your
have-
hands.
You guys have no idea what these things are saying. You just
Yeah.
hear me. Yeah.
No, no.
We hear your side.
Yeah, I like to imagine we hear your half, so it's...
Yeah,
What?
no, absolutely.
No! What do you think? Aww.
How could I know? What you do is you bend over, you extend your arms, and you release your fingers.
Benji is like looking around, just like, why did we go out here? I forgot. What do we have? Magic circles.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to give
Anyway.
this thing up. He's the only thing in this guild I
I
find
don't think
tolerable.
we have a connection with. Do we have a connection with? him?
Yeah, basically in the courtyard, in the middle.
Well, I
of
mean,
it.
like, don't they have to have like some sort of link connection?
What do you mean? The circles?
Mm-hmm.
The transportation circles? No, it's just magic. You just like step on them and you're instantly in another place.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only one way, so you have 2 for Hobstad and 2 for Cyans. No, to Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Benji's like, oh, I wanted to go to the store today.
What do you need?
Dance belt. That's
Yeah, nothing. Made potions. But I guess this is now happening.
Now, I'm sorry, but I can't. I'd rather not let this little guy go. He's the only part of this guild I find tolerable.
You
Put
would
it
kidnap
down.
a child?
She came. Wait, is it he? Is the cat he or she?
You don't even know?
Well, he's not a pervert.
Thank you. You never told me the gender of the cat.
The cat is like trying to get away from you. Like it's like
What?
it's
The
like
cat.
conflicted. You're
Oh.
warm, but it also sees its parents.
I place the cat down. All right. I'll let you choose, little one.
It,
Fucking
it's,
bolts
it. Yeah, bolts towards its family.
I'll let you choose, little one.
Well, I was gonna say, if
Oh,
I wanted
you
warmth,
forgot
I think
the trick.
I have.
You're supposed to have bacon up your sleeve.
Yeah. By the way, you guys, as you're watching, like these panthers, like they're like shifting in place. Like the baby did not do this, but these ones are like they don't appear to be in one place at a time. They're just like teleporting.
I mean,
around.
if the cat wanted something warm, the robe of useful items, I believe, has a small cloak or something in it.
But could also nuke us.
Is it random?
Oh yeah, no. That's I'm thinking of the deck of many things,
You're
Oh,
thinking
yeah.
of deck of many
Oh,
things.
yeah.
which does have
No.
just percent chance to kill your ass.
Yeah, 2 of the
No,
cards
no.
just straight up end your character.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
mean the robe of useful items. I think it does have like clothing or cloth or something.
I mean, you can pull it out.
I mean that
but
does sound
Let's
useful.
toss the panther some rations. Can I toss
I like the small one. We'll eat her last.
Oh,
Wait,
sweet.
they don't understand what she's saying,
They
right?
don't.
They
She
don't.
threw them
But
food,
she threw them
Oh.
food.
and she didn't kidnap their kid.
They rip little strips of it, like it's basically beef jerky. Like they rip some of the smaller strips and feed it to the small one.
Oh, that's sweet. That's nice.
And one of them's gonna pick up the kitten by the scruff of its neck, and they're gonna just like start walking away. Just
Aw.
one of them gonna take a long look back at you and just lift up a paw, and they just start walking away.
Actually, you should ask
These are
if
the
there are
strips
any
on.
more around.
Are there any more around here, or is it just you three?
We are a traveling. Our pack lives in the mountains.
Khajiit has wares.
Gosh, has wares if you have coin.
Look at it.
Our little one wandered away in search of warmth during our travels. This will not happen again, but if it does, we will kill you.
Well, good luck getting through the barrier. But what if she comes here without my knowledge, like last time?
What if we set up a little box?
We will train
with-
her to stay away.
Okay.
Oh,
Are there any more?
say,
Are there any more little ones?
Just this one.
Yeah, he has to.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'll tell you back to her. By the way, where is the nearest mountain? Because there's a massive pack nearby.
Yeah, that's what I was.
You guys are like at
asking
the
about
base of the mountains.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're at
Oh,
the fucking
shoot.
I was gonna
base.
say, I thought they preferred hills, but
Yeah, would it be my... Thank God
I mean,
for
in the
this.
middle of winter, they'll take whatever cave they'll get. Yeah, so you guys are basically.
So
I should
hard
put a
final
mark
answer.
there.
What's my first name? Raymond. Let's go with Raymond.
Let's go with Raymond. That sounds cooler than
If we set up a
McDonald's.
little place for
Reginald.
warmth, do you think we could train them?
I've
Wait,
actually
where are
already
we?
got
Are
a
we right
original
here?
version of this character.
Or are we like right here?
Yeah, like
Right here?
it's like in the Western District.
You should probably put a little mark on there then.
I should, but I won't. By the way, I
Fuck
should
you
get some
too.
music going.
Man, that would be really good for someone to do. All right,
Yes.
moving
Go
on.
on.
There, I put it there myself.
No, thanks.
Spice Marines.
So with that out of the way, do you guys go back into the guild?
What game
Tell
is
us
this from?
As we
This is
walk
Mystery
away.
Dungeon.
Ugh. Make me feel
Hold on.
sick.
I'm gonna go talk to Vorma and let him know about that in case anything else comes through.
Turn around.
We should
As we
alert the
walk away,
local
I turn around to the
constabulary.
can.
It's just.
Goodbye, my friend.
And then when they're at 258 feet, fireball.
Oh boy.
It smells like
Yeah, I'm gonna go
burning
talk to
fur.
Vorma first.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
Vorma.
make a.
Yeah,
go
you
talk.
inform Vorma of that. He's like, well, the barrier should suffice for now. I'll inform the guild members.
Are there any farmers around here? They should be informed.
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
what I was thinking too.
Not particularly. I mean, there's that clan that lives in the Earl Mountains, but I'm sure they're probably high enough that they're fine.
Let's go visit
Where
that clan.
exactly?
I don't know. I just
Or do they just wander?
he like points over to Gabriel, his clan.
Oh, your clan?
Gabriel, let's go visit your people.
Apparently, no. I don't trust you near them. At all.
Well, you see, I have nothing against
like
your people. I have something
Gilligan
against
got
you.
to a day later where you guys are leaving a village that's just on fire and there's like people burning. Like, well,
Wow, I wouldn't have thought they'd burn for 3 days.
Man, if only we had showed up in time to save them from the fire demons.
Well, that bridge is much like this town burned.
Ha!
Okay.
Oh, we're terrible.
Oh, I'm sorry.
After
Can't,
that,
I'm sorry. I can't hear you over the sound of melting people.
let's go quickly.
Benji's
get
like
some
stretching.
potions.
He's
Don't
like,
worry,
all right,
I've had
are we
prep."
all ready to go now?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Where are we going again?
Ow.
Oh yeah, we were gonna
Colts.
leave without you, but you made it.
Well, yeah, just so everyone's clear, I guess, since everyone's so forgetful. Going to Saturnalia to warn them, just in case the Chronomancer decides to attack there.
Oh yeah, fuck that guy.
Who?
Don't
The
worry.
time wizard.
The
This
time-
man's,
the time.
My arch nemesis.
this man's not black.
I'm sorry, what?
You know, like Goku Black.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, no, I
The,
know.
the greatest accidental racism in history.
Yeah.
Don't shoot. This man's not black.
yep. So you guys step on the teleportation circle and are instantly transported to Tolort. You make your way to the docks as you have multiple times before, and as always, you find Admiral former Admiral Sven Air working on his ship. And he's like, oh, hey, Team Pentagram.
Hail.
Shame about what happened with Amazonia.
Oh, eat a dick.
With who?
The island.
What I...
Did you roll intelligence? Oh, I saw something pop up.
Oh, you didn't want me to roll intelligence?
No, I don't want you to roll. I thought I saw somebody roll, and I was like,
Oh, that island.
You wasted it.
yes. You wasted that 20.
You did. Seriously.
So, off to somewhere else today? I really should start charging you.
Nah.
No, we got you your boat for free.
We're off to Sardalia.
Saturnalia, eh?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna visit my family. Tickle Belly Nomads.
I'm pretty sure.
What the hell's wrong with you?
He narrows his eyes. I mean, I've never been to Saturnalia. What's there?
Tickle Belly Nomads.
Anyway,
There's Tickle Belly Nomads.
well,
all
I'm
that
actually
matter in
pretty close to
Saturnalia.
preparing to... I don't believe you.
Fair enough.
Pretty close to preparing to take off, so if you're ready, you can start boarding up.
All right,
The rooms
thank you.
are still warm, I guess.
I give him a gold coin and I kiss it as I throw it into his hand.
Oh, thank you. He's like blushes. Not expecting this.
I'm sad.
Cute.
So you guys are all getting settled. Fena, as you're on the deck, you see the blue scale dragonborn at the bow of the ship, and he appears to be like muttering something under his breath while holding his hands in front of him.
And then he
The
throws the gold
blue
coin into the ocean.
Admiral Svenair, the blue
Okay, yeah.
scale dragonborn.
And he throws it overboard.
Yeah, he tosses it out.
Dive.
I walk over and go, hey. All right,
Oh.
so we're all settled.
Yes.
Can I dive after? Can I sneakily dive?
Okay, I want to roll a perception, see.
You don't have to. You saw that whole thing.
No, I'm saying like, or investigation. Sorry.
Infinity's going for it.
See if I can like see where.
This will be perception.
Oh, this will be perception.
What I roll to go get
You kind of catch it. It appeared to be some sort of powder. As you're walking up, he threw off the bow of the
probably
ship.
some ashes, so we might dive into that.
What was that about?
Oh, it's actually an Orion's tradition. It's to promote good sailing. You take a handful of sugar and toss it off, and if the wind catches it and blows it in the direction you wish to sail, then it's good luck. If it blows into your face, well, then you have two problems.
So can you?
He like smiles gently.
Interesting.
Hopefully it appears we'll have good sailing today.
All right. That's good to know. Well, it seems like everyone's ready.
Alright.
Do we need any more preparations or anything? Or
No, I was actually going to go out for a bit of sailing, testing the waters as it was, so your timing is impeccable, as always.
we seem to have that. That seems to be our theme.
Well, ready to cast off.
All right.
Alright. So thus begins the 7-day voyage.
How
to the
close am I to
Southern
Gabriel's
Isles.
room?
Huh?
How close am I to Gabriel's room?
Across the way.
Oh, god damn it.
I'm gonna slip him a note.
Oh, by the way, Gabriel, you didn't go back to your room in the guild, did you?
No.
Okay.
Oh god, did you? Oh god.
It's not what these two did. Don't worry.
We didn't do anything besides.
No, I know exactly what you did, didn't you?
You'll have to listen. You'll have to listen to the playback.
Listen, it's fine.
Was there something that happened? Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Nobody said.
Man, it's a really good thing to put him in the dumpster.
Yeah.
See, we
Can't be
took that
mad if he
crap.
doesn't see it.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I would have figured I would have gone back to my room after the shower.
Okay.
No.
No, you didn't.
You were kind of in a hurry, so you didn't have time to be mad about it.
Can I roll? Oh, okay, okay.
You see, the door to your room has been hacked open, like with an axe. So you're just like,
I don't have time for it.
I don't have time for this nonsense.
yeah. So now that you're on the ship, now you're.
By the way, which one of you assholes fucking broke into my room?
Benji is just like, oh my god.
Oh, it was a point of Benji, you little bastard.
Why?
I don't know. Why would you?
Benji
And what
pulls
if it
out
was
his
me?
weapon. Not today.
All right, this has been. I sent him a note that's under his door. I don't know if you are able to read that
I'm not
note.
able to read it.
So he's the only one that will ever know this note.
Okay.
Does anyone want to do anything particular during the voyage? Fishing, swimming? I don't know.
What the fuck, man?
Hold on 1 second.
You'll never know.
I'll never know.
Is that also written on the note?
Yeah, that's under PS.
Like, you asked. Aww.
I would like to be fishing, but I'd like to try with.
No homo.
No, I don't think I'd be able to do that. Would I be able to do anything
No homo.
fishing wise, or just testing out with the
So you just think you're
mechanical
right.
weapon?
That's excellent, man.
Yeah. So it responds very fluidly to your commands. It's
But I mean, like, if it were to like go in the water, would it mess it up?
yeah. So
Would it be able to like catch it like a bird?
Yeah, it'd be able to do that.
Okay.
Where is that? It's under summons, right? Yeah, there we go.
Mhm.
All right. Because I do actually have stats for this now. Actually, no. The way that you built this thing, you were thankfully, you had the foresight to be like, what if I want to use this thing to go underwater? So you built it. It obviously has joints, and those you can't really do anything about. But the metal is
Coated or something.
it's not coated, but it's a what is the word? It's a material that it resists corrosion. So that one's fine.
Can I
And
wear your hat?
Yeah. There you go.
it's not like fun. It doesn't like run on electricity. It's more like steampunk sort of. So it should be fine underwater. It actually has a swim speed of 30 feet.
Okay.
He's gonna give you the house.
So I'm just testing it out to make sure if I have any kinks
Alright.
to fix out.
Yeah, you're able to fish with it, and
You hit the on button and it says, I like feet.
Damn it.
damn it.
God damn it! Now I need to go see Kello.
I think you need to go see Daddy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you hit it with your wrench. Harder, mommy.
Other than that, how big is this ship?
It's actually a pretty small vessel. Like, you've been on it before. It's a cruising vessel, basically. Like, for pleasure cruises.
Okay.
It does not have any weapons. It has, I believe, just one sail. It's pretty fast, but it's not big. I was gonna list off a boat that we've been on, but I don't think you and I ever been on a boat, Kristen.
I've been on plenty of boats.
The boaty boats.
I've been on a
US
cruise
Like-
ship.
boat.
I've been on a small family boat. I've been on a medium boat with about 40 other people.
The SS.
It's like a 40 people size boat.
40 people.
Just
okay.
just under that. I mean, obviously, since
Does it
it's-
have does it have a cover or anything, or like
It's a little thing.
cover?
Hmm?
I'm confused by what you mean.
does it have a little shelter in it, or is it just we're all
Oh yeah, it's got an underground area with
okay?
the community area. The
Wait,
bedrooms.
the 4x4 when red hide? Oh yeah. Sorry. Other than that,
They like it.
I don't really have much of anything. I could tinker around with possibly like some of the items magical items I have, see what that makes, but... Also, I do want to ask, Infinity, do you have any pixies?
Not a lot of
Listen. Wait,
The hell,
okay,
I swear I have
are
like
we
15
are
of
we
these.
Counting that the
So,
thing?
just so you
wait,
except for the ones that were taken care of specifically by Vorma, all of your pixies would have died during the 2-year gap.
I mean, I still have them.
They're not alive.
They're dead.
They're
They're
super dead, but they're in my inventory. So.
Oh, goodness. And all mine are on hold. Are still back at the guild.
I mean, do you
Did
you need dead pixies?
No.
I
mean, I could probably
They're
see
probably
if I could...
still delicious, but...
I mean,
Well, I mean, like, I could probably
Tastes
use
like
them in
sugar.
a potion or something.
you
but...
could. I have 4. If you
Let's
need
see
it,
what I
let me
have.
know.
Actually, also, I'll hold on to that until we get to the island. I would like to do some tests. No, I think we already figured out what the cursed dirt was.
Poisonous.
It's just dirt that's been cursed to not grow anything.
To not grow anything. Is there anything that I can
No.
test
You could
around
blow
to
it in
use it
someone's face.
and like combine it with anything?
It is actually roll an Arcana check with advantage.
Oops, sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing.
What'd you do?
13. Oh wait,
14.
14.
My rolls are
This
shit.
dirt has a faint air of necrotic energy around it, similar to Xerxes' crown. Since you've been around it, by the way, Xerxes, take 2d6 damage.
You're still fucking
Every
idiot.
Do I
time.
notice him taking pain?
No.
No.
2d6, you said?
Yeah, this is as soon as you wake up every day, so yeah, just 2d6 necrotic damage. As long as you're wearing the crown. You take 11.
Or I can have it on my nightstand.
I guess.
There. Is it gonna burn through my nightstand though?
Not if you get a coaster.
No. But
No,
you
you
basically,
That's what they're for.
Yeah.
after being around Xerxes for a
Memories.
little bit, you've kind of gotten. It's the same sort of energy. It's necrotic, like death energy, that has cursed this dirt. And this is the dirt from the Great Divide.
Yep. It's actually really interesting. Would he even want to help? To figure out. Hey Xerxes!
Alright.
You suck.
True that.
Can you come over here? I don't want to touch the crown, but can I just look? Can I just look at it for a second?
Sure, I guess.
Good choice.
Ice the scotch
I'm gonna-
Pikachu.
How tall are you?
6.
He can bend over.
I'm gonna get a chair.
Okay.
I'm gonna
6'1".
step on the chair.
I'm a tall boy.
And hey, quick question. Do you remember this everything? What do you remember about the Great Divide?
I'm gonna have to roll history for that one.
Yeah, go ahead, roll a history.
Hopefully it's a good roll. Okay.
Nope.
That's still good enough. So you actually visited the Great Divide. So if I bump up back over to the map, and this would be common knowledge to everyone. Like this was a very, well-known instance. So about, I believe it was 17 years ago. I'll never be able to remember the timeline. A man from, oh God. Does anyone remember where Antioch was from? Like out of character. Like I can't remember what the country was called.
Nope.
No one?
Wasn't he just from the ocean?
No. Alright, so I'm going to give up a made-up name then. A man from the country of Holja, which is about 2 or 3 countries to the west of Mintria. He used a device that was made up of 7 gemstones to basically carve a scar into the earth. And he was not even in, like you can see on the map. He wasn't even on. He was in neither Alcalawa or Pleurisy, and he was able to have that scar stretch across the earth into Mintria without even being anywhere near it. And it destroyed a small town, and so technically Mintria did lose something. After he was caught, there actually was, he was stopped by the wizard Sigilim, which is incredibly strange, because Sigilim's force of evil, as most people know. So Sigilim put a stop to him. He was captured, and this device was separated into the 7 gemstones. And each country that was damaged in his assault was given a gemstone to basically guard and safehold. But yeah, that's the scar upon the earth. That's how it happened.
So we should all submit.
And that's
the
what Xerxes
crown
is.
is kind of the same necrotic energy.
You think it's possibly one of the pieces?
I don't think so. I mean,
It's my
are
crown.
there? I'm gonna roll. Would it be a perception, just to kind of glance at it, or investigation?
Investigation has you actively touching it.
You don't want to do that.
No, I don't want to do that. You can.
However, perception really won't tell you anything new. I'll just tell you that right away.
Hey Xerxes, can you kind of look around the crown, see if you see a gem on it?
Roll investigation with
Please?
advantage.
Don't do it.
Hey, if you have a gem on it, you might get better lap dances.
It's basically like it's got gemstone slots, but it doesn't have any gemstones in it.
How many
It's just-
gemstone slots?
4. Did you say gemstone thoughts?
Slots.
Slots?
Yeah, how many slots?
Oh god.
29 slots.
It
Basically,
literally,
I'm saying, like, is this the Infinity Gauntlet, and we need to go get the gems?
The Infinity Gauntlet, you say?
The Infinity what's it?
The ye old Infinity Gauntlet.
Yep.
Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. It's got 7 slots on it.
7?
Hmm.
How many gemstones were there?
7.
7.
There were 7?
Hmm.
Who's got?
Should I show them my gemstone now?
Your
Do you
what?
have a gemstone?
Jebby.
What?
Is that you? Hello?
I take out my Sigilim statue and I put it into one of the slots.
Your action figure?
I turn it on and I shove it into one of the slots.
Yeah, you guys are.
All dead.
No, it's a light spell. It's a flashlight, basically, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's a flashlight.
Yeah. So the effects of a light spell go off, and they're just there now from this action figure.
So, well, that's a thing.
I think you're thinking too much into this, but
Yes, I am.
I like the train.
I do.
I like the train.
Choo choo.
Chugga.
So we just know that this is kind of the same energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, now you know this.
Yeah.
Not like it was explained before. So Benji's gonna come to each of you and kind of gather you all together in a private room. So since we have no idea where the Chronomancer could be, we should probably come up with a strategy of defeating him, or at least holding him back, should we encounter him again, just in case it happens, because we don't know anything about his whereabouts or what he's up to. Does anyone... He casts spells like a normal spellcaster. He's got an arcane focus. I just never figured out what it was. Did anyone see if he touched anything in particular? An item, a gauntlet, like Colt has.
Or my statue that's up my ass.
Why specifically there?
Because that's the only place I thought I could hide it whenever we got captured.
They got stuck.
No, I cut a cavity in there. I healed the cavity. There's a layer of skin over it now.
Benji is like cringing this whole time. Yes, like that. Did
I
anyone,
don't remember shit. I was.
That's so.
for those that were there, does anyone remember?
I'll give you the
I don't.
schematics.
I was freaking out.
This would be an intelligence check, not a history.
Oh.
Can I check? I'm checking.
Was I there? Who was there?
Everybody but Colt.
Okay.
And Gabriel.
Has anyone seen the movie?
Lucy?
Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. Surf Ninjas.
Iwi, you remember, but
No,
you're not gonna tell
movie.
anybody.
Can you tell me? Can you?
That's a save.
Oh god damn it.
There's a point where they capture this cop and they've got him like handcuffed to a place, and then like a week later he comes out like undoing the handcuffs and like, how'd you get out of there? And he's like, I had a key. And like, how? We searched you. I swallowed it last Tuesday. How'd you know you were gonna need it? I swallow it every Tuesday. He's got a picture of Iwi like, my thing came back. What now? And he like rinse it off.
The statue of my goddess.
It's one of those weird, awkward bird things too. So it's like,
Okay.
It's a bird in the shape of Betty White. It's Birdie White.
Intelligent.
I'm gonna burn you to death.
Fucking just do it.
Are we having cooked bird tonight?
Did I send that to myself? Iwi, did you get that?
Nope.
What the fuck? It says it's sent to GM. Hold on.
That should be you.
Yeah, I know. Why did it send it to me?
Oh, because you didn't type my
Oh,
name out right?
I guess. I sent it to Iwi.
We sent it to Iwi.
I guess.
It's to Iwi.
There we go.
Ah, of course.
I would never forget about.
And now I'll never
That.
mention that to anyone ever again.
Faina, you remember that when he sent you back in time, when he was concentrating, he basically like subtly touched an armlet that he had.
Fuck.
An armlet?
Yeah, bracelet.
He said bracelet to me. in the
like
message.
like a cuff, like Broly, like traditional Broly. Like he's got the cuffs.
Yeah.
The bands that
Like
Yeah,
Are they
like-
bracers? Which is like a
They're like
bracelet but for
he
your
has
full
like
form?
one bracer.
like a bald dude, bottom left.
Freezer?
Yeah, his bracer.
Bottom left bald dude. He's got him.
Yeah, right arm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Except his aren't as cool.
More like Beerus's, if we're really being honest. It's like
A bracer.
It's a
yeah,
bracer.
It's a bracer.
I want my skin to develop like Piccolo's. When I get
Me.
those blotches.
What the fuck?
Anyway, yeah. So you remember that right before he was concentrating with it.
Yeah, the only thing. It possibly he has the bracer on his arm.
I did think it was odd that he only wore one. I thought it was just a fashion statement.
He's the artist formerly known
I
as
throw
Bracer.
my eraser at
I'm
Benji.
serious, okay? Well, we should probably. I think it may have been metal. It may have been gold. So we should probably take care of that first. We don't want him to send us through any portals and 1,000 or 1 billion years into the past when the Earth was still forming, or 1,000 or 1 billion years into the future when the Earth is dying.
So what you're saying is melt the bracelet. Got it.
Yes.
idea.
Melt the
I mean,
bracelet.
sure, but how do you plan on doing that?
Heat metal.
Have you not seen what I did to that man's sword?
Can you teach me how to do heat metal? Can you teach everyone how to do heat metal and we can all heat metal at once?
I don't think she's able to.
Okay, well everyone that can use magic. Do you think we could learn heat metal? And
I mean, she could have
Use it all
done if
once?
she was an Eldritch Fighter, but
I can,
you could multi-class.
multi-race.
She can distract and like
I'm both a
throw
goblin
bombs.
and a dragon.
Right, and then I'll fuse that bracelet into his bone.
Can I
No,
make-
because then he can use it still, because it'll be inside.
Why don't we
of him.
just chop his arm off then, guys?
A blue
Let's
torch.
just make this as complicated
Okay,
as
well, that's-
possible.
that's step
Melt it
one down.
until his arm is
Um,
solid gold, then cut it off and sell it.
Xerxes.
I got one
He
question.
froze time. Do you remember anything about that? I mean, you wouldn't have seen him cast that. I don't even know if it was a spell.
He
I
winked
actually
at
have
Xerxes
one
of time, bro.
Could a wizard have more than one focus? Arcane focus.
If they multi-class. If I remember correctly.
Is he multi-class?
Because you have to.
You don't have to attune to it. No, I have 2. It's always good to have a backup.
Okay.
Yeah, that was another thing.
See, I
They're like
I don't-
less than a gold. It's a staff with some stars carved into it. They're fucking. That guy's selling them right there. It's a corner store. He sells them right there.
Yeah, in the middle of the ocean.
In the middle of the ocean.
It's a
Yeah! Focus.
It's like
It's Solomon.
Hello.
salmon.
Help.
Yes,
Salmon.
it's salmon.
I'll give you a staff if you pull me aboard.
I got this gem no one cares about.
I found this gem at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, a half-dead orc was holding it.
I thought you were talking about what happened in his campaign. Whatever he stole.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Xerxes. Chronomancer. Do you remember anything about that incident
Which one?
when you were frozen in time with him? You were the only one that seemed to be aware of anything. And you can roll an intelligence check to see if you remember.
I was looking at it. Oh.
You were looking in a fixed direction, so.
Oh,
Nope, you don't remember, but that's to be expected. So, we can at least get rid of that armlet. The brace. We can at least get rid of the brace. If he has any other sort of arcane focuses or ways of casting spells, we're just
Well,
gonna
at least
to
have
deal.
one of them away.
Yeah, the most powerful one. And, you know, who knows? We might get lucky and that might be his arcane focus.
The
And
only
then he can't cast any spells and then we can just curb stomp him.
Hopefully.
I mean, actually,
So
out
what's
of
plan B?
character, can you cast cantrips without your arcane focus?
Yes.
Okay.
You only need
I
an
thought
arcane
so.
bonus if it has a material component.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So there are a bunch of specific spells, like Misty Step has nothing but a verbal thing. You literally just say "out" and then you're gone.
Okay. Yeah,
Peace out, bitches.
we haven't really used these rules much, so
Yeah. No, that's why it's good for most wizards to know at least one spell they can cast while tied up and one spell they can cast while gagged.
just in case, it's their safe spell, safe word spell.
9, ironically, is fire.
Anyway.
Oh man.
Well, anything else?
I feel like I have a weird bump in my chest, but other than that, I'm good.
Oh my god.
Freak me out.
Maybe it's like a, I don't know.
So the voyage continues.
Is
Without
anyone
much.
else doing anything? Anyone fishing?
I'm sitting in my room with a picture of me smiling with my cat.
Oh my
When
god.
did he even get that taken?
When did you get it? Yeah.
When did you get it framed?
How'd you get it? How'd you take it?
The bitch was inventing the camera.
No, it's a painting. It's no.
So
it's
guys-
it's like the painting of Mazel. You know,
Yes,
the oil
oil
paint-
painting.
Yes, it's an oil
Highly
painting.
detailed.
Oh my god.
So you guys
Which you
arrive
somehow
in
have.
Saturnalia.
Yeah.
I was gonna fish, but
Yeah, that's alright.
And you see Mazel
Not a good day for fishing.
on the coastline.
Not a good week.
well, I was
Riding
gonna
a
be doing
great
more with my
stallion.
dragon. See what?
Oh yeah, you can do that.
He's like,
it gets more useful.
where are my clothes?
Okay.
Did you make a dragon?
Yeah, I do.
Just got a dragon construct.
I still don't feel comfortable near that. Just want you to know that.
You had a goddamn
Dragon, go lay on
displacer
his
pet.
shoulders.
Yeah, which is a natural creature.
Oof.
I'm so sad.
So you guys
You know,
arrive in
that's a national
Saturnalia.
arsenic.
Wait,
and immediately.
I have a pendant with spider. Never mind. Sorry.
That's under items.
Mm-hmm. Pendant with
You can
spider.
look through the items, and it should have a description of what it does. Oh no. Do I not have it listed?
I'm very sad that I don't have my demon.
Nope.
Oh no,
Sex demon.
it is. It's the Surgeon's Pendant of the Reaper. That's the spider pendant.
So where is does it do anything, or is it just a pendant?
You can look at the description.
$500. Fuck you.
Oh, surgeon pendant.
Oh, but he looks so badass.
All right, so Saturnalia, the first thing you notice, it feels like warm, like not. Or sorry, I guess it would be just kind of always
Like
warm,
somebody
because,
peed in
right,
the pool,
maybe
that
cooler.
kind of
Never
warm.
mind. So the first thing you notice is the lights. Like, there's a bunch of torch lights, like all over the place, and the buildings are tall. Like you're able to see them on the horizon long before the island. For those that went to Vishnia in the far past, in modern times, people don't really build buildings higher than a couple stories, except for wizards who are weird and they like to be close to the stars and the moon. There are a lot of just buildings that are skyscrapers height.
Do they have elevators?
You don't know. You're on the ocean. You'll have to ask them.
Y'all got an elevator?
Y'all got elevators?
What do I have to roll to make my voice louder?
Thaumaturgy, which I don't think you have because you're a paladin. Just
Performance.
Tieflings and
Performance.
it's
I'm rolling performance.
tieflings and clerics.
Like when Saruman speaks to Uldur.
Yeah, you just beat on your chest. Y'all got elevators?
Yeah. Yeah.
Populace, as you get closer, as you begin to dock. Primarily elves, gnomes, and greenscale dragonborns. You see a couple greenscale kobolds as well. Primarily greenscales.
Sup, fools?
Because you're the only one looking for them. Infinity, you actually see a few goblins.
Oh.
Like, not hobgoblins or bugbears, just goblins, which is unusual.
Wow. It's like me.
Like you,
But
but
if I
smaller.
was a gremlin.
They're smaller.
They are.
Infinity is just delusional. She thinks she's 6'3".
I'm so tall. Do you guys see this?
Um,
I want to be a bugbear.
there's like a light breeze that you didn't see on the ocean, or you didn't feel on the ocean. It's very comforting. It feels to be like room temperature, I guess, if I had to put words to it.
Oh, that's nice.
It's just like, it's not hot, it's not cold, like it was in Mintria, because it's winter. It's just very nice. Feels very nice.
Which way is north?
I wish that
North
was
is
happening
north.
right now.
What point?
North.
Smart ass.
I know always know what north is. I need to always know.
Alright, so you guys get off your ship. And Benji kind of leads the way. He's like, well, thankfully and unthankfully, not much has changed since I was here last.
This might not be the same
Where to
post.
begin?
But if it is, it's
I
pretty
suppose we could see my old mentor. Any of you guys have any ideas? I kind of didn't think this through.
Welcome to the group.
Thanks. I mean,
Okay.
Shouldn't we stock up for supplies at the very first before we go meet anyone?
didn't we do that?
I got like 25 rations. If anyone needs some rations, I got some rations.
can always
got
have
good berries.
Xerxes'
Like
delicious
out of
berries.
character, you need supplies.
Potions. Wasn't that what me and Benji were gonna do? But then we couldn't because of the cats and then not giving away
Oh,
their
yeah.
child.
Some
Okay.
little ration.
He was
Well,
my
you're in
child.
luck. You're in luck. You actually find a potion shop like right away, like right after. Like there's like a market around the port. They appear to be having a sale, and they will be slightly cheaper than you would have found in Montreal. So, what potions are you looking for?
Well, definitely potion of healing, because I think I only have one of those. 1 second.
Okay.
I'll take.
Potions of
3.
healing. You actually find greater healing. That's 44 plus 4, and those are for 90 gold each.
I'll take 2 of those of greater healing.
Okay.
You said that was 90.
90 gold each. Yep.
90 gold each. Ugh. I'm broke.
Sorry. What is kind of the weather? Actually, more potions of invisibility.
4,000 total.
Good restock on these.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see rarity. They are very rare, so they're going to be more expensive.
It's been a few weeks.
I did. I got that from the cat.
It's been a few weeks.
Hi.
We went boat trip. We had to have at least had one long rest on the boat trip.
You're right.
Right, Nick?
We slept on the boat.
Hold on. Yeah, you guys, it's 7 days voyage, so
We all stay awake for 7 days.
sure.
If we don't, we all take
You
exhaustion.
no, you take 7 points of exhaustion, which I believe is enough to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So you guys just arrive on the island dead.
we made it, but
The skeleton crew.
Who has talking to my crew? Who has
Invisibility.
the pine cones?
You're in luck. It's only going to be 180 each.
180.
Yep.
Hold on, let me see how many I have left.
I believe you said you used your last 2.
Oh yeah, I did. 180.
Fork.
I'll take 4.
Okay. That's 480. Just kidding. 180 times 4.
That's 720.
Blaze it.
720.
Bork, bork. I don't mean to bitch, but this is why I wanted you guys to do the selling and buying off screen in the 2-week break we had.
Mm-hmm. That's the only thing I wanted.
Okay.
Do I have any authority and/or official rank to use in other countries?
You are a captain in rank.
Lieutenant.
You got promoted.
You got promoted.
Oh yeah, I did get promoted. Shit.
So you got some sway.
All right, then I'm gonna find a guard officer.
Okay.
Just call him a bitch and take his
You
fucking
find-
post.
You work for me now. Oh God, till you're dead or I find someone better.
Yeah. So in the marketplace, you actually find a half orc who's kind of just like talking with his comrade. They appear to be like
You!
like. What's the word? It's not off duty, but like preparing, like
At
not
ease?
at ease, yeah, so to speak. Yeah, they're like you find a half orc and his buddy who appears to be like
I pull my dagger.
a green scale kobold. So
All right. Oh,
big size difference.
Whoa! I caught it.
buddy cop. Out of character. What are you guys, a buddy cop flick?
Yeah.
Buddy
Says
cop
the
flick.
kobold.
All right.
No, it's a bodyguard
What's
play.
it tell you? Says the orc.
Oh God, it's a gimmicky buddy cop.
Oh, like
Let me
you've
guess.
never done
I'll
it
turn to the
either.
tall guy. You're Roger T. Smalls, and this must be your partner, Mr. Big.
Baby legs.
I'll go catch him with my regular legs. Not my name, but it's what I got. All right.
Oh
I will
yeah,
just-
like Scuttle and Muldoon.
Yeah, that's fun. I'll just approach them and salute.
They kind of nod and salute back. Like, they seem very casual, like they may have... The orc appears to have had a drink or two.
I wish to speak with the local leader of your militia.
The kobold kind of nods. We don't really have a militia, we have... an
A
army.
standing army.
Standing army.
40,000 men strong.
Oh, you're actually in luck.
Here he comes.
That's him right there.
That's
This guy's
him
even
right-
drunker
yeah.
than him.
Yeah, there's actually a drove walking by as this happens. Not through the marketplace, but like a couple, like 50 meters in town. There appears to be 4 guardsmen, and then one kind of like more decked out person. And that's the person that he points out specifically. He is a halfling with a purple armor that has been painted purple, like a royal purple color. She's got long, curly, brown hair. And
You must be Frito Bilgins.
How'd you know?
also with them is
That's my brother.
a very ornately dressed woman who's actually leading, and she's an elf, and she is tall. She is like 7 foot tall.
You are a tall drink of water, man. No, I'm not going to say that. I will approach them left hand raised because my right hand is a terrifying gauntlet.
Yes. You guys all watch as Colt.
Excuse me.
They all draw their spears and swords and surround him.
Yeah, like the guards kind of actually like ready their weapons, like, and then
Hello.
like the woman holds up a hand, and it's like, that's all right. It's all
Oh,
right.
please, that won't be necessary. They wouldn't do anything.
You notice the woman, she's got like a whole bunch of rings on her, like all of her fingers, all of them have rings on them. Sometimes some of them multiple.
Oh, dude,
a couple,
I was gonna make a 10 rings joke.
a couple sets of earrings
I
on
guess,
her elf ears, which are weird because they
Nick,
don't have. The
Nick, I'm
bobs.
sorry to interrupt, but I guess you could say she's the ringleader.
Kick out.
Anyway,
Balcony.
yeah, she's got some necklaces. She's very ornate. Lots of jewelry. She like holds up a hand. She's got a coy smile on her face. Hello.
Hello, I am Captain. Sorry, I'm getting used to it. Captain Colt. I'm from. What is the name of the country I'm from?
Mintria.
Mintria, because there's an N. NT. I'm from Mintria. We're here looking for. I guess the closest phrase would be a dangerous criminal.
Oh, so you're looking for a dangerous criminal then?
We've come to warn you about him. He hasn't been seen in the area, but he is known to have a hatred for Saturnalia and the power to do something about it.
As you say this, there are some bystanders that are kind of like whispering. She kind of motions to the captain of the guard, so to
I
speak.
don't cross my arms. I'm
Yeah, you're just standing there.
just standing there. He's got a big old fucking
And she, like,
300
whispers-
shield on his back.
She like whispers something in the halfling's ear. She's like, I suppose this matter can be discussed further with Kadia here,
Thank you, man.
if you may. And
You just talk to our enemy.
everyone else,
Yeah.
everyone else,
They
you
call me
watch.
the Chronomancer.
Everyone else, you watch as up behind Colt, like almost, like what's halfway between running and sprinting?
Jogging?
Yeah, like half jogging,
Loping.
loping. Comes this big, like 7 foot tall, green scale dragonborn woman in full plate armor.
Did we pick up our Oni, by the way?
No.
She's still at the bottom of the ship. They won't forget me! Shit, guys, we forgot.
Out of character
I
though,
like
if
my
you guys.
leftovers.
Yeah,
Jesus.
she's at the guild right now. Like she got off the ship last time you embarked, so just so it
Stuck in the
she
gallows.
she might come back, but
She's mopping the floors.
I forgot, and that's my fault.
It happens to the rest of us. NPCs.
Yeah, so like literally, like this dragonborn woman like grabs you by the shoulder and like flings you back. Saturn! And she's got a mace out, and again the guards like ready their spears, and Saturn's like got the woman that you know now as Saturn.
No, it's fine.
Holds up a hand, like with that coy smile on her face still, like to at ease them. I'll challenge you now, as my god has ordained it. Ah! And she charges forward. Saturn grabs.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, Saturn grabs her arm and like flings her over behind her.
Judy! Who's that?
Uh,
He's an expert at Judy.
and she without even breaking eye contact with you, she turns back. Or well, that's double negative. Anyway,
Without breaking eye contact,
contact.
she Cred twists a full 180 as
Yeah.
her torso grows.
She turns back to you without like bearing any mind to this dragonborn woman. She's like, now if you follow Kadia, I'll be fine with my own guards. If this matter needs discussed further, maybe I'll see you. But... And she looks
I
around
hope,
the
I hope it
civilians.
won't be an inconvenience. Is that a cheeseburger backpack, by the way?
Yes.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Hell
Fuck yeah.
You gotta get the hot dog backpack now. Though.
Fuck yeah.
I
Hot
know,
dog
right?
duffel.
Hot dog duffel.
I'm ready.
Wacky sack. Oh my god, are you up to date?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah!
I love the
They
last
continued
one.
after where I last left off. It was they. I can't really say I don't want to spoil for anybody.
Before we get into
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
Before we get into the podcast,
Because I'll never shut up. Let's move on.
Saturn and her 4 guards kind of take off, and you're left with the halfling. And Benji, kind of, as you guys are walking up, I assume, are you guys walking up?
Oh,
I don't know
this
what it
is Team Pentagram. They're mercenaries. I'm vaguely associated.
We're heroes. I say as I struggle to hold my pants up.
Benji, who would be closest to Benji? Who's choosing to be close to him?
I'll be
Benji
closest.
kind of like whispers to you, "That's my old mentor, and it looks different."
It's because you're not in the future.
I mean,
You're still in the middle age, man.
he like looks him over.
Wait, which one?
There. The halfling.
The halfling?
Yeah, he was my old mentor.
Is it possible to just change because you're not born yet?
I mean, it was 27 years in the future, but I didn't expect him to have so much hair. He was bald when I knew him.
He's got an afro now.
Half listening, I just put my hand on his shoulders and like, beauty is what you cultivate on the inside.
They're like in the back, but yeah.
Anyway.
Well, maybe
So,
he
Katie-
got something
Katie,
to us, or maybe
nice to meet you,
how
Katie.
old was he?
Nice to meet you as well, Captain.
Okay. Fuck
Team
me then.
Pentagram.
Fuck me then.
I can only have one conversation at a time. I'm sorry.
No, we must split you.
What you do is you just get popsicle sticks with little pictures and names at the bottom, so you can be like,
should,
"What
yeah.
do you mean? I don't know. Couldn't possibly be."
If you'll follow me to my my home, it's nearby. I
Thank
hope
you.
it won't be an issue.
All right, we follow him to his house.
Okay.
Then we sing the song "That's What Bilbo Baggins Hates," and then we're all sitting down.
Blah, blah,
And then I
blah.
grab him.
Yes. Too bad none of you are dwarves.
Yeah.
Broken
Is he
plates,
racist?
smash the gates. That's what Bilbo Baggins hates.
Alright.
Oh my god.
He sits, like, he greets you in his home, and he actually will have food come out and serve for you. And it's a very, it's like a salad.
Is
It's
that like
an
a
appetizer.
halfling cultural thing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat all of it as fast as I can with my big bird beak.
So now I'll show you what
The same
it looks like.
Crunch.
He bows politely. He says, I'm known as Cadia Crickstra. I'm the captain of the guard here.
Thank you for seeing us on such short notice.
Nice seeing
I didn't
you
mean to
again.
just stop you in the street.
Alright, now he's under NPCs, so you all can see him.
I'm gonna say nice to see you again and just leave it at that.
He's under NPC.
I'm not gonna say anything else about that. I'm just gonna eat the salad.
So what is this about a criminal here in Saturnalia?
He might not be here
Arrested
yet,
as a criminal.
but he very well could be. We are looking for someone who is attempting to damage time. We call him the Chronomates.
He like stops you
Probably
and
still.
like checks the window and like closes it.
Aldo.
No, we already checked. We
Wizzy, wizzy,
moved Amwise Hamji away.
I don't know what you're referring to. Anyway, how did you know about time?
Well, I mean, it's relative.
You said time.
Time is relative.
Time wizard.
Yeah.
So are you asking
Well,
me
it's
know
actually-
what time it is,
some
or do
people
we
say
not know the
it's,
definition of time?
Benji,
Some people would say time is irrelevant.
Benji and Katie both like pinch the bridge of their face.
We've had a run-in with a powerful mage. He uses time magic specifically.
Katie like takes this in and he's like pulls out a notebook. He's like, oh, that's actually good to hear. Progressing very well. Huh?
Less so than... Wait, what?
I convey all
What
the
do you mean
information I know about the
progressing
future
well
to him.
Out of character, you know that these people are developing chronomancy.
Yeah.
I convey all the
Oh,
information.
don't
I know about
worry.
the future to him.
You guys win the time arms race. And then everyone loses. He comes,
Well, I suppose we should stop being vague. Do you know about the prophecy then? Or just the fact that chronomancy is successful.
I know
Prophecy?
the basics. I'm no diviner. I specialize in evocation.
Ah, any...
I know that time can be seen forward in
I'm rolling history for the prophecies.
and only one of many paths. Fuck. Because we are going multiverse theory, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Even if you see a future, it might not be your future.
Yes, of course. So since this is now knowledge that we all know...
I had 22 in history. Do I know?
No.
I don't know.
Chronomancy...
It was not something we were told. Okay.
Chronomancy is a magic that we are here in Saturnalia developing in secret. Not long ago, one of our diviners saw a future in which, to put it bluntly,
Fuck yeah.
time breaks.
Yes, that is presumably one of the split ends of the film.
In 50 years from now, a force comes to the world, comes into being, and stops our world from spinning, the plants from growing, the wind from blowing.
I whispered that rhymed.
A chrono reversal event.
It is as if time stops flowing. To prevent for this from happening, we started developing time magic, and the fact that you're here proves that it's going along quite nicely. Are you from the future?
No. Well, not all of us.
Benji kind of raised his hand.
Yes.
Kadia, or as I knew you, Master, and he bows.
Keep your freaky sex stuff to yourselves.
Chronomancy went terribly wrong. One of the chronomancers took the power and began to end the world. I was sent back to prevent that future, but that man, known as Samuel, has followed me, and I fear he may be trying to wipe out this magic before it begins. That's why we're primarily here. He thinks, the halfling thinks for a moment, scratches his chin, pulls out his notebook and writes that down furiously.
Do you think we've done enough deviation to be from without your past? Sorry. Long story short, you think we've deviated enough that your future has affected our past? That even if we did nothing, we would not get the same future you got. Saturnalia is already working on time magic, and presumably in your timeline they didn't see the broken future.
I wasn't told much of it, but it's hard to say. I was never given much information.
Wibbly wobbly timeline, I understand.
Katie is taking all this in, and he speaks up. No, this is different. You can divine different paths, but every time we try and search beyond, it doesn't appear to have any difference. There's just so many instances of this event occurring.
You're statistically likely we'll have a cataclysm.
Yes. He kind of turns to Benji. So, your future, if I may ask. It was successful. Chronomancy. It was able to send you back in time? And Benji nods. I was sent back in time by 5 other people. It put Samuel's power. It could very well end the world right now. We won't have to wait 50 years for that. Kadia. Fascinating, fascinating. Well, I take this all with solace. I apologize for the time you've spent to come here and warn me, but I don't think Saturn will see it that way. If Samuel does appear, we might capture him and interrogate him and maybe duplicate his magic. We'll try to avoid this bad future as you've seen it, but...
Now I'm gonna have to stop you right there. You see, since he's able to pass through different... through time at will, what makes you think this already hasn't happened before?
Benji,
you tried to stop him,
How do you know there's not
but
more
you
than one of
made
them?
it worse.
Because as far as we know, we're the first iteration since the Cataclysm.
Instead of capturing him, why not do the smarter thing and straight up kill him?
He nods. That would be...
You could still examine.
That would be wise. However, that would not stop the Cataclysm from happening. We need someone with powerful time magic in order to keep time flowing in the future.
I do the Will Smith thing with Benji.
Benji doesn't know romancy.
Oh, I thought... Oh.
No, he does not know magic at all.
You got yoink.
Can't you get a necromancer to control the dead body?
They'd be just marionetting his flesh. It doesn't bring back the soul.
Aye.
Balls.
Actually, depending on the fluff you use, you put a piece of your soul in there. That's why they're obedient.
If possible, we will try and control Samuel as much as possible. That's just what Saturn will do, I predict.
Does she have a method for controlling people? Hypnosis of some kind, or spell?
She is a very powerful magician. I'm sure she has her ways. Although I personally am not sure of how well how vast her powers stretch. Benji takes a moment. He's like, I actually wanted to ask you something. In my time, it's long enough in the future that you age. However, Saturn, even though she's an elf, she doesn't appear to be any older when I knew her.
So is it possible that we're gonna help you build? Be able to...
What?
Never mind.
Cadia kind of cocks his head. Well, I see you did not know much about Saturn in your life, Benji. But there are some secrets that even I cannot share. I've been sworn to secrecy. Just know that Saturn has lived an unbelievably long time, and while she's not immortal, I don't think that she will be dying anytime soon.
Oh, about 50 years by the sound of it.
Yeah, give or take. It's able to. This cataclysm can be lived through, but you won't be able to survive without food or water. Oh god, now that I think about it, if time doesn't flow, do your body functions stop? I'll have to ask the Divinus about that. He like furiously scribbles that down. I don't want to have to chew the same food over and over again.
Depends on which theory you follow, because if it's a stable loop, you'd be aware of it, but you wouldn't feel like you were chewing the same food.
That's probably it. Although it would never be too soon.
Yeah. If it's a fraction loop, you'd be aware that you're chewing the same food, but wouldn't be able to do anything about it.
Hello.
You want me to get it? I'm right here.
Very well.
Don't open it.
Cadians.
You open the door, and that green scale dragonborn from before is there.
I was gonna say.
Man,
Cadia!
when they made you, they forgot to put in the quid.
What is it? I'm very busy. And she kind of bows to each of you in turn, actually.
I wave.
I've come to challenge you. My god has ordained it, and you will accept my challenge in the name of Neosen, god of memory.
How do you remember that?
What?
I'm gonna ask them, how do they remember that?
How do you remember the god of memory?
No,
Who has amnesia?
in character, I'm
Who has
asking them,
amnesia?
how do they remember that?
Mazal,
Okay.
who's dead.
Okay, I can never remember who had
Supposedly.
Marcel was alive.
He didn't believe enough.
In our
She
fights.
raises her shield and mace, and she says, I am Thanova Katla. I'm here because I was told by my god to be here. And I must challenge you.
Do you remember your god saying it?
Yes?
Okay, hold on. This whole concept of memory is confusing.
I'll fight you too, if so be.
Can we thumb wrestle?
Is the god of
I'm
memory
unfamiliar
in
with
charge of
this
everyone's
combat.
memory?
Alright, well first I need a hand with the thumb, since I don't have that.
She raises a hand.
I can give her my...
Birdie wing.
You have a thumb, I don't?
She pins one of your dorsal feathers.
This is all that
I
it
win.
is.
I win. You lose, I win.
I win.
Well, it looks like you're still all my honor. Congrats.
Oh, okay. I'm not really sure what to do now. It's all Neosin told me to do.
Was to come here and challenge. Didn't even say win.
Well,
Listen, that part
Did he
of
say
their memory
how?
is not that good.
he said to come here.
Yeah,
Are you sure
sure?
it
So
was
is the
the
challenging
challenge?
his or your idea?
My idea.
I like how you think.
Okay, let's try this again from the top.
Would you like to join
what
our
did
guild?
your god say to you, and what visage did they appear in?
Do you remember that? That is the god of
Neosin appears in dreams.
So you had a dream telling you come to Saturnalia.
Yes, come to Saturn. Well, I've always lived my life here in Saturn.
Wait. The name of the country is Saturnalia, and the
Hi.
leader is named Saturn.
Hi.
Duh. It changes every time
Planet
the leader
Vegeta
changes.
sort of situation.
The planet my son nor me.
Vegetas.
Oh, I'm gonna burn this place to the ground.
Yes, I've lived here my whole life. And, like, she says in Goblin, I was raised by a band of goblins.
How big?
What's up?
And
You
Neosin,
throw the secret G.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
God.
the goblin.
The goblin.
I'm like, don't you mean the giant G and giant and only he can hear it? It's like, what?
Gabo G.
I was told to come to Saturn, and then when she knocked me out, I was told to come to Cadia.
You ever think you might have been told to come to us? We've been to both places.
Do you
Did-
remember her telling you that?
She like puts a hand on her chin.
Yeah. Do you
Was
remember
told I did defeat this Birdman in combat.
Hello.
I mean, call it a win. Take what you can get.
I mean, she
You
like
want-
raises her mace.
Do you want prize money?
I'd have to take another. I'd have to have another dream to see for sure. She
Wait.
like, readies it.
I have a potion of sleep.
What?
I have a
You know, you
potion
can
of
just
sleep.
like close your eyes for like 20-ish minutes.
I have a potion of sleep. I
Well,
hand them a chaos
I
potion.
think it's settled. I think this is my path.
What is that
I'd
exactly?
say, what are the odds of meeting someone crazy? But you guys are like a friggin' magnet.
Would you like to join our guild?
I would. You have a guild?
Well, I do. I
No,
pop out a rope.
Actually,
She's got a
here,
bra.
I should. No, boy.
Bronze brooch appears in her hands.
Welcome.
As I said before, my name is Thanerva Katla, but my goblin friends call me Gwendolyn.
Gwanda.
Call me Gwanda.
Wanda.
So, are you fond of the sun?
I'm sorry?
Are you fond of the sun over the moon? Do you often help out the undead in their pilgrimage?
Don't worry, he's absolutely
Don't
insane.
worry about him, Gwendolyn.
You,
Okay.
you don't get the joke, do you?
We only
She's
let him join our group.
She's not Solar.
No, not him.
You mean? I don't
You
know.
meet Gwendolyn later in Dark Souls.
Oh!
God fucking damn it, people.
No, it's a
Is that
Spider-Man
the fire
joke.
witch you murder?
That was
No,
so
it's the
obscure.
it's
Yeah,
the
that
giant
was
one.
pretty.
They have to
yeah.
fight Ornstein
That
and
was-
Snow to get to.
You mean King Gwen?
No, that's the
The
man.
penguin?
The penguin.
Anyway,
David
Oh,
the
Jesus. You're what's wrong with this country.
I'm not kidding.
I'm
anyway.
gonna Google it now. I need to see this. I beat Dark Souls finally. I did it like 2 months ago.
Well,
Nice.
Cadia,
All right. Well, now
His
that I'm using distractions
his
away.
folded his hands together throughout this whole exchange. Well, if you're all done here, I wish you good luck on your travels. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention. Please leave. I'm not sure how
Are we getting more than the salad or no?
Wait, are they cooking? Wait, are
What?
they kicking us
The
out?
salad.
Oh, Dark Sun Gwendolyn.
Oh, you get some fish. Like, so he serves you like some salmon,
Nasty.
fresh fish.
I'm gonna leave. Hold on. Hold on.
So wait,
No, not that one. Ignore those ones. I like ignore those ones. But ignore that one too.
Oh my god.
This one.
Iwi,
Are there any bowls?
Get it together.
There are not.
Get it.
Aha.
I'm gonna ask him if he has any bowls.
Please leave. If you have no further business, I very much would like to get back to
Alright.
my job.
They're kicking us
I
out.
tell him where we're based out of. I'm like, if you need us, just do a sending there and we'll come help.
Of course.
Actually,
And-
I do have one more request. If you happen to find a girl trying to find her brother who are Azamars of Noman, tell her I'll...
Oh, you're the. You worship the Titan gods.
Well, I'm
Tiefling gods, whatever.
I'm the chosen one.
Deception. Deception.
I thought this was what Asmar were.
No.
Oh no, sorry. I'm sort of an angel.
You are an
if
angel.
I-
You are an angel. Yes.
I'm an angel.
You can just say.
Well,
angel.
congrats,
You don't have to
buddy.
put yourself in
He's a fucking liar. Don't listen to
Very
him.
well. Yeah, the Tiefling gods are known about here in Saturnalia, but not really commonly practiced. Don't
Like,
have
say, if you happen to hear about a woman looking for her brother who's old, and we're both Azamar, just tell her I'll be in Haverstad.
That reminds me, for whatever reason, what's the appearance of this chronomancer? Just so we can keep an eye.
I like slow turn to the party.
He's got a bracelet.
I give a description of what he looks
Do
like.
you remember his description?
I remember he has a bracelet.
Nailed it.
Got
Nailed it.
roll history.
I got
No.
a 14.
Hmm?
Oh, we can't roll history?
No.
To be fair,
It'd be intelligence.
we
if
only saw him
anything.
for like a moment.
Yeah.
So, do I remember what he looks like?
I'll give it to you.
I'll convey all what he looks like.
Okay,
Pant
so
size, shirt
so the
size,
chronomancer,
like
he's half dragonborn and half elf. He does not have scales except for his extremities, his fingers and presumably toes. You
These are
haven't
called
seen his-
fingernails.
And what? He has pointed ears like an elf. Yeah. So he appears to be an elf in appearance, but he has dragonborn scales. Black dragonborn scales, to be specific.
Racist.
To be specific.
Pacific.
Racist.
Did I, get
I
his
think the
name?
most racist thing Nick has
Or
done
no,
in the
sorry,
campaign
not
is making
his
a
father's
black
name. I
dad,
can't remember.
not in this kid's life.
Chronomancer.
Yeah, the chronomancer's
Thanks,
name.
Nick.
Well, we know his dad.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I think it was mentioned, but I can't remember.
We know the Chronomancer's dad.
Anyway. So yeah. you
Well,
do
he's
that.
already been born in our timeline, so we can't give his dad a condom.
It's a good point, though.
Big oof.
I'll go back in time and get his dad a vasectomy.
There you go, knock him unconscious.
Knock him
Problem
Alright.
solved.
So now you guys are inside
That.
and all that.
That's
Or
gonna
we can
knock
go
him
even
unconscious.
further and go further back and make sure that the dad's parents will get
Also-
some
Wait, let's go back
Uh,
1,000 years and just kill
Yeah,
everyone.
1,000 IQ plays.
Go back in time and give the child's father a condom.
Cut off his pee-pee.
I mean, he didn't stick around for the child anyway, so.
We'd be doing him a favor, see?
You don't have to pay child support.
Lieutenant Cole, or Captain Cole.
Captain.
Lieutenant Cole.
What was
That's a different
Katia? Katia is the dude's name we were
Yes.
just talking to.
He's
Oh.
under NPCs.
Okay.
But
Could we talk to your chronomancers?
We have no at the moment. We are developing the art, but.
Can we talk to your head researcher?
I see no reason not to trust you.
Yay.
Very well.
We push the random corpse we have with us because we're murder hobos. Just yeah, no, we're totes trustworthy. Like, doing that like foot.
Whisper
Right.
to him, how did you trick him?
So
I'm
you're
trusting
taken
you.
you're taken a bit deeper into town since he was on his way there anyway.
Gwendolyn's with us.
Yes, Gwendolyn is following you behind. She's your newest companion. You are all so happy.
Yes.
I mean, that's a word.
She looks very excited.
I am also.
Oh, that'll rub off.
Yay.
So you're brought to a tall building. You walk up like maybe 30 stories, flights of stairs.
Jesus, escalators. You can fuck with time, but you can't build a fucking escalator? It's
Or
always...
actually, no, this would be underground. It'd be not that far, maybe 5 to 10 stories underground, but this would be like secret area.
Still
Secret.
didn't change his initial range.
But yeah,
They got like a big atom smasher underground.
Atom Smasher. It just crushes people named Adam.
The atom smasher.
It's not even a device, it's just a
Our newest
hammer.
technology.
Yeah, so you're brought to a secret underground lair or laboratory, and you see a bunch of
old dudes.
There's like 10 to 15 wizards in this room, dressed in very nice robes, and they're basically like they're at a meeting table, and one of them is at the front with like a chalkboard, and he's like writing on different formulas and stuff. He's like, "But what if? Now hear me out." And he like, I'm sorry, I wanted to go for a joke here, but I can't do it.
All right, so to lighten the tension, I'm gonna grab my mushroom meat. I'm gonna yell, "Diese Hundenleer!" and throw it at him, and go yeet.
It smacks against the board and it leaves a stain.
I'm gonna.
Oh God! And he like outlines it. Oh.
Oh,
I just changed
Wonderful.
the course of history, y'all.
Yes.
He solved the math problem.
Well,
Actually, in every
I've
other
seen-
timeline, you eat mushroom meat eventually, too. That's what leads to the
All of
breakthrough
the-
every time, though. It's a,
all
it's
of
a
the
universal constant.
researchers like clap at the mushroom meat.
It's a universal constant that you do this.
But what about the universes
Well,
where I don't
they
get the
seem
mushroom meat?
hard at work, and he like, you see a sword like appear in his hand, and he like slams it against the table to catch everyone's attention.
And the mushroom meat.
If you're all done, these people may have some questions for you all. I want you to be as open as possible. They already know of chronomancy and may give you some insight.
I raised my hand.
Yes.
Do any of you know what time it is right now?
They all pull out either hourglasses or stopwatches, and they're just like, oh, and it's like simultaneous. Like, oh, it's noon 30.
Noon 30.
One of them's got a sundial that he's like trying to line up. Approximately.
It's too dark in this room.
You have to go to a corner with it.
Yes, it has like a wristwatch.
Mickey Mouse wristwatch.
Alright, thanks.
Damn it.
I just start laughing and walk away. I can't believe they actually did that.
Yeah. They're all various races. You see a lot of
kick you in the
gnomes,
shin.
elves, and dragonborns, but a few other sparse. No, actually, we got this here.
Damn it. It's okay.
Hello. We've come with a warning from the future.
I want to draw a card from my deck of
Like
cards.
these guys look like they're college students. Like they're
Oh, Jesus. We got the grad students.
They're fucking eating all, man.
exactly.
Nick, I want to draw a card real quick.
I turn to
Roll a
Katia,
D20.
and I'm like, best minds on the chronomancy front, huh? Top minds. That's the word I'm looking for. Top minds.
Iwi fucking dies.
We have 50 years. They'll grow into it. What'd you roll?
10.
You feel full. And you regain 1 hit point.
Hey,
Do I get a temporary hit point then? If
No.
I...
Vomit a
No.
feast that everyone could eat from, but you've already eaten it.
Oh, like a normal
Yeah,
bird.
you're full for the rest of the day.
Alright.
Sweet.
Did you just... So I look at you like holding this card and being like, Did you just draw a deck of many things?
Everyone's here, correct?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yes.
Present.
Oh.
YOLO.
Oh, the arrow's going towards kill everybody.
I'd like to see you try before this deck could.
Just you running away from me, flipping up cards.
I'm looking through the things that you could get. I'm just like, a lot of these are good.
Most of them are.
Is death one of them?
No.
You draw a card
What?
and you fucking die.
I can't just draw a card and fucking die?
I'm not that mean.
Oh, I...
funny as hell.
Boom. You think you're gonna get something bad?
Every 20 times I draw a card from the deck, I have to roll a 1 or a 2, and if I get a 1, I live, and if I get a 2, I die.
It's just flipping a coin, man. It's called a D2.
I mean, you could potentially die from one of these. If you were really low health.
But could I come back to life with one of these? Like, if I was really low health, like one, like hey.
I won't go any further.
Anyway,
I draw another card.
I mean,
I take
one
your
of these
cards
cards
away.
can
You
lead
can't.
to
They're
death.
mine.
I'll kill you.
I got a 6.
Can I take the cards
No,
away from
you can't.
How much do you weigh?
Am I gonna fucking gain a bunch of weight again?
How much do you weigh?
I weigh 132 pounds. We're just gonna flop a 0 behind.
This will be the last card you can roll today.
Okay, that's fine.
Or for this scene, I guess I'll say.
Ever.
100 and what?
132.
Oh god, I'm 132.
That one didn't go through very well. I
Roll a d12 for me
Oh,
while I'm
good.
doing this.
Oh goodness.
don't like it. Speed gemstone.
You lose 26 pounds.
Oh, good job.
This is not a permanent thing. For the next 6 hours.
Okay.
So,
That's when your organs come back.
oof.
Yeah.
It's not organs. It's just my bones are even more empty now.
Yeah, you're just magically lighter.
You like bird.
Can I fly now?
Nope.
Darn it! How light must I be?
So, if anyone has any questions for the grad students,
I want them to teach me the basic theory behind chronomancy.
They don't have one yet.
alright, I'm not gonna do that as in character.
Yeah, no, I'm just like, so I just go over it because I don't know if you guys have seen it, but he does actually have a spell book on him. It is steel. It's like the Book of Amun-Ra from The Mummy. Like it's like that shit. Like he puts it down and like reaches into his necklace and pulls out a fucking thing and.
Alright, so they basically running you through like a thesis class, or not thesis, 101 class. The
I will
idea
also
behind,
be taking notes.
yeah, you guys can all participate in this.
Yeah.
So basically, run you through the idea behind magic, and in its origin is to change reality. Chronomancy specifically originated as potentially. They're trying it to develop it from a sort of what would teleportation be?
A way to preserve meat.
A way to preserve meat.
Think about it, a fridge that's not cold, but all of your food stays good forever.
What's
But then
the
what if your hot dogs
what's
come
the
out room
school
temperature?
associated with teleportation?
It depends on which spell you're doing, but usually transmutation.
Transmutation. Yeah, it's largely based upon transmutation, but upon not upon dimensions.
So that would be I want to say abjuration. Abjuration is protection, but it also handles like keeping dimensions apart.
Yeah, so there'd be kind of a combination of the two, transmutation and abjuration. So under that theory, and the idea,
I think time stop is a or transmutation. Transmutation is time stop. 9th level. Time stop. Oh god, that sounded so bad for this.
So that's the basic idea of where they predict time magic will come from, what could potentially lead to it, just development into those two schools and trying to bring them together, and also delve into different dimensions. They kind of go through just like a course on dimensions. Like 1 dimension is just a point.
Yeah.
2 dimensions is lines, 2-dimensional drawings. 3 dimensions is the one that you currently live in. 4th dimension is time, and 5th dimension is the ability to skip between times. So the idea is to invent a magic that can
Affect 5th
affect the
dimension.
5th. Yes.
So we need to find the base elements of time.
Yes.
Chronons.
And just to see where it goes from there.
So it would still function like it. So I start like I go over and like look at one of their things and erase it, and then just start doing my own thing. Have you seen Castlevania the 2nd season?
Yes.
You know how when Dracula writes the shit on the mirror? It's like that. Like the tip of my gauntlet just glows, and I start writing on the board in like glowing red.
They're like watching you all fascinated.
No.
God, they're
White-
all. They are
Even Kadia, after a moment, just like slowly pulls out his notebook and starts furiously writing it down.
Yeah. No, eventually he'll hit a point where he's just like double writing, basically. I'm not a genius by any function, but I do a lot of magic.
He essentially likes fireballs.
I think that's the problem. You're thinking of it as a long-term spell, and you're thinking of it as an instant transportation. Like, look at one of their things and, like, scrub something out, and then draw a line and go back into my calculations.
I'd like you to roll an Arcana check.
Oh, roll good.
Roll crappy, roll crappy,
Oh,
roll
buddy.
crappy. Go on.
Can I use my 20 from earlier? 18.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Damn.
As you're doing this, you're like, I think I actually get the basics of this, and you now
You're
know,
the whole reason everything went through.
You now know the spell Slow, and that it does not. You can cast it using, I believe it's second level spell. It does not subtract from the amount of spells that you can have prepared.
You want my car for me?
No.
Oh God, how is it already 9:47?
Yeah.
Because we didn't start till 7:30.
Fuck yeah, I was
guess.
working.
I mean, dude, I was too. I got your back.
Yeah, see?
It's a third level spell. Okay, yeah.
Third
So
level.
So it will still use a third level spell slot, but it does not subtract it from the amount of spells you're allowed to have prepared.
Okay. There is one other spell I would like to learn out of character, like to Nick, at some point. I want to learn counter spells, so next time he's like, time magic, I can be like,
No.
I actually got that, I think. No, I have
I don't have counter spell yet. I just
Dispel
need a
magic?
level in
yeah,
weird.
the spell magic.
Yeah. Dispel magic's basically that, but for effects.
Yeah. So if he,
Counterspell stops
if
it
he
from
did
starting.
like armor of protection or whatever, you could go dispel and it would undo his armor. This is more if he's like, time stop. I go, fuck you, no.
The world!
Zah.
I did know
I just picture him like turning a
Oh, that's
golden
right, yeah.
time hourglass over, and then I just reach out and catch
Let
it.
me.
Like, buddy.
No, I'm about to stop you right there. Get it?
You know, it's funny. I see you crafting this spell, but I happen to be an expert at deconstruction.
I'm gonna.
I'm like
beat
Scar,
you
basically. Like it takes a lot of energy and concentration to make a spell like that.
No, it's like you see him.
Just kind of like poke it, it just shatters apart, and a lot less to break it.
No, it's like he's
Yeah.
casting the spell. Like he's still dressed
You
up as the
will.
Doors salesman from Fallout 4. Now I'm gonna stop you right there.
Or better yet, Mr. X
The
from
big
Resident Evil
balloon.
2.
It's inevitable.
I need to play that. I need to beat Resident Evil 1.
The
I
memes are so
downloaded
good.
it. I've also got to beat
Why is
Kingdom
everybody
Hearts 3.
unpacking? We're not done.
Yeah, I don't know. They started.
It's time to go.
I know it's time to go, which is a shame because we've done literally nothing.
Hey, we came here, we met some guys, I learned
Exactly,
slow.
I had
I
a
remember
friend.
the
You
game.
played
Probably
it.
I
don't know.
advanced in
I guess
10
it's just because
years.
it's been such a
See
short
y'all in
time.
2
I had to let go of a dear friend because of you son of a bitch.
It smells real nice, and I keep forgetting you guys have laundry.
Jesus, you knew him for like an hour, I'll buy you a turtle.
Kind of a
Alright.
girdle.
Sure, it's yours. You can do whatever you want.
Alright.
Like,
well, that...
you see me like pulling a baby turtle out and then like I look at you and just put it back.
Figures.
How about wait? If it's a girl,
Course.
can I name it Myrtle?
Does this
Not
end
anymore.
the teaching session?
Yeah, we can do that. Like I just run through it really quick. And out of character,
Yeah.
next time we level, I'm gonna learn counterspell probably.
Okay.
Just so you're aware that I'm like, oh good, I figured out how slow works. Now how do I break it? And that's what's gonna be
How do
my
I make
eventual
fast?
breakthrough.
So
How
as you
can
guys
I kneecap him?
So as you guys leave, Gwendolyn actually speaks up. She's like, so you guys mentioned a Dragonborn elf, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The
I
draw.
mean, I've been kind of like vaguely following along. It's a little much for me at the moment, but
Honestly, you're doing better than most.
I didn't really feel like I had
people
a
in this party.
I didn't really feel like I had a good point to bring this up before, but I have seen some weird guy that kind of moved into the Goblin Caves, or
Goblin caves.
I saw him around the Goblin Caves. He's taken up residence in the abandoned castle up towards the mountain.
Of course you did.
Could you
I
get,
mean-
could you get some like I'll hold up a gold coin and like, can you get some friends to find out if he's there?
She like her eyes shine.
And
She's
he, like clink 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 because he's got that big metal gauntlet. It's like clink 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 as he rolls it across his knuckles. Because you need mad dexterity to be a wizard. This is actually some of the exercises I do.
What was the question?
Could you send some of your friends to see if he's there now?
I could. It will take me a moment.
Do it. And I'll flick it. Like, cling, 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 cling.
She like grabs it, like nibbles on
And
it.
it bites. Make sure it's not lead filled.
Bye, Gwendolyn.
All right, I'll be right back, and that's where we'll end the session for now.
We all turn and like look at the abandoned castle, which kind of like rises in the background while his foreground zooms in on us.
Bloody Tears starts playing in the background.
Did anyone just notice a weird change in mood?
Yeah, yeah. Did anyone else notice a huge tone shift here?
That was it, yeah. Couldn't remember that.
Hold on.
I'm still waiting for your guy to go, like, become a Dark Lord.
Oh, don't worry.
Here we go.
I'm
As
already
the
there.
castle rises.
Goddamn.
And then it does like a high-angled shot with us in like a half-circle like group, like looking up at
I
it.
still think the best version of the song is the one they used in the Netflix version, Netflix animated series.
For what show?
Bloody Tears, Castlevania.
Oh, yeah.
It's the scene where they show up at Dracula's castle and start kicking ass.
Oh,
Yeah, that
God,
music.
I watched that twice. Like I finished the series, then went back and watched just that segment.
Netflix has actually released just a clip of that on.
I haven't seen that.
Oh,
I have plans on watching it.
well, fucking watch.
I can't wait for the next
I'm
season.
tired all the time.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I don't know what they're gonna do. If they're gonna do,
Finish.
because the game's over. They've done Dracula 3, Castlevania 3. I mean,
Well, they're gonna have.
they might do Simon, which I'm excited about.
They could do something with Hector, definitely.
He's mine.
Well, yeah, because Hector's
Again,
in
only if you know
future
Scott
games.
does.
Yeah.
So you like to
Scott,
Castlevania?
Can you do this for me real quick? Just like this position.
What the fuck?
What happened?
He's gonna milk.
All right, Scott.
Get the fuck out of here!
He's milking
I'm
your
gonna
head.
stop.
Letters.
Your head.
Fucking weird.